Hello everyone and welcome to our weekly Jets of Time Randomizer 3.0 race. Today we'll be featuring a standard race flags and boss randomizer, and we have UnqualifiedKoala, CivilChev, SaintVonJester, and Chocosura racing today. So hopefully we'll have a really good time and have fun.
Yeah, I am excited. I'm Psuedoarc, and I'm here with Moon on commentary, and I'm pretty excited for this race. We have got some people who have really been grinding out a lot of seeds, and I expect that the competition will be fierce.
Yes. Yeah, today we have me, Psuedoarc on commentary, Azurkeo is tracking, and Korenth is restreaming. Hopefully, race is starting. All right, we have Ayla and Mar. Wow. How about this
Yes,
start?
I don't hate this. In fact, I think that Marl is actually a really good complement to Ayla in most seeds. Not that Ayla needs a lot of help, but Marl usually weighs a team down. But I like her with Ayla.
Yeah, so it will all come down to the initial tags that they roll with. So if we have, for example, Mar with like Cure, Life 2, and Cryo 2, well, she's not going to help much against the bosses, right?
Yeah, no undead bosses and Chrono Trigger that you can heal today.
Yeah, that's a good thing to remember. Yeah, so at the beginning of the race, so we have some splitting paths here. We see CivilChev already going into the desert. It's an option to go and grab some early loot. For example, we see a Dreambow already, and you just have to run away from this fight, and you'll have access to a lot of other chests in the second part of this area. Meanwhile, the other races go.
Yeah, so
Oh, so carry on. Go.
I just wanted to talk about the flags a little bit tonight because we're playing standard race seeds, except that boss randomizer is on. So all of the bosses that have one part to them are shuffled around, and that'll even include bosses that you don't normally see in a Jets of Time seed, like the dreaded Dalton Plus and the even more fearsome Boss Golem.
Yeah, so the random bosses is a really interesting seed to play, flag to play with. We do have a list of the bosses that are shuffled. So yeah, as Psuedoarc said, we have Slash, Flea, Dalton Plus. We usually don't see them. Super Slash, Flea Plus, Atropos XR, Yakra 13, of course, and the Golem boss. Golem Twins? Normal Golem,
So
Dismal 1, Dismal 2.
Twin, yeah, Nismo 1, Nismo 2, the Golem Twins, you can fight a single Golem Twin, and it is a much more deadly Golem than the normal Golem. So I don't know, SaintVonJester has been scrounging for power tabs. He went to the 600 AD Sunkeep to pick an extra one up. Did you see what they rolled?
Let's see right now. It's +7. Wow, this is good.
Oh, well, that explains it. And we have a clone in the Snail Stop. So we had some racers hoping for not a Lavos seed in the race room, and we're on our way to that.
Oh, and Robo at the Dactus Nest. Oh, sorry, at the Frog's Burrow. We'll have to keep that in mind.
Yeah, I really like seeing Robo there because it means that Desert is probably not going to be an important check, and when it becomes an important check, it's easy to pick it up.
We see SaintVonJester doing the market fight. This fight is quite fast because we have Ayla there doing some critical damage and killing, one-shotting the Omnicron. And this fight will give you a few levels and some tech points. So you get like 5 levels here, and you learn the first tech for Marl and Ayla. And that should prepare you, depending, let's see what we have here. We have Ice 1.
And I think I saw a Dreamstone at the Carpenters, so we've got some Go Mode items already.
Split go mode items already. The Dreamstone, that it is. Chocosura going for his Dreamstone as well. UnqualifiedKoala going for some of the tabs. So there's a speed tab here. And there's another magic tab in the second floor, but he didn't run there to grab it. The speed tab behind the grave.
Yeah, we see CivilChev also scrounging for some power tabs with the +7s.
Yeah, considering we have a +7 power tab, it's a really good idea to go and grab all the extra power tabs that we have available. So usually we don't go to that to the cave, right? It's near the continent where you get the cathedral. There is an extra power tab there. Usually we don't, but as we have like a +7, why not? For sure, we need to get all the power tabs available.
So we see an alternate to the Medina Village shop fight, CivilChev going for the Rolly Rider fight. And I actually like this one a lot better because it gives you 6 tech points, which leaves you with exactly 4 till your second tech, which means that the Naga Ep fight will give you that second tech immediately.
Yeah, also, it's another option to go and get 2 encounters here in the Guardia Forest so that you can get the first 2 techs for your characters before heading into the cathedral. That's also an idea, an option.
Yeah, so if you don't get a sweeper in your first tech, a lot of times you can take a second fight with the remaining 4 tech points and roll the dice once more.
We see also Chocosura going for the desert looting. That Dream Bowl is really, really good because we have only Ice 1. So I see keys and also on Ayla, I saw keys and some other tech that was really fast. Let's see what are the initial techs we have. Oh, we see double Cathedral from UnqualifiedKoala, CivilChev, and SaintVonJester also heading into Cathedral. Let's
yeah,
see
with
how
these
they decide.
+7 power tabs, Ayla is one-shotting. Dreamblow Marl is also one-shotting, so this is a super fast Naga Ep fight.
Yeah, that Rainbow is doing a lot of work here because Marl is able to one-shot the Nagas. And with the power tabs, we already see a lot of damage from Ayla. One-shotting the Nagarets as well. And we see Chrono.
So Moon, do you skip Cathedral?
That's a good question. Well, every time I try to skip Cathedral, I mean, it's not worth for me, so I usually don't.
We know
It's very
Robos in the burrow. It's a safe Cathedral skip.
But then, if it's Luca or Magus with Dark Matter, and well, we don't know. Maybe it's going to pay out or not. It's kind of tricky. I don't know. I think I would complete the Cathedral in this seed.
In Boss Randomizer, it's a trickier proposition. There could be a Dalton Plus back there. There could be a Hecarim or a Nizbul or something that you just can't fight. So I don't know. I'd be skipping Cathedral, and I'd be coming back here if I really needed to pick up a mage. Because it could be Luca or it could be Frog.
It could be. Oh, poor Frog. Yeah, it's a good call. It's a good call. Yeah, we see
Cecil
that.
reminding us of the disastrous Cathedral skips from times past.
Yes. So we see Unqualified Koala, also CivilChev, everyone now doing usual Cathedral routing. There is an extra power tab here. So Koala just got it. I think everyone should get it as well. I mean, considering this party so far, I couldn't see yet. We couldn't see yet what are the techs that Chrono rolled with. It's not a very fast party, considering you have kind of limited AoE attacks. Unless Chrono starts with Luminaire and Maluvice too, then you don't have a lot of options, because the best deck that you can have with Marlon and Ayla is that Cube Toss. It's not an AoE attack, but it does a lot of damage, although it's not a really good AoE.
Yeah, that is true. You want even Lightning 2 is good enough for these Cathedral mobs, but after that you're going to need something a little bit better.
And there's also that Cecil mentioned, we do have to look for Chrono's weapons in the seed, because if we got Volt Bite. Well, Volt Bite is something that's decent for the first boss battle.
Yeah, it's nice, especially if it is one of the Nizpals up there. You can actually do damage.
So at least there is another sword for Chrono. No one is using the wood sword. That's good.
So with +7 power tabs, that's enough to sort of easily max out Ayla's strength and even start working on Chrono. So I think the seed would support this team if that's what you wanted to do. But not recommended to take this team into the Black Omen.
Oh, and we see, as you mentioned, skipping Cathedral is an option. So Chocosura right now just did that. And he's heading for the extra power tab.
So I think that, you do some of these fast checks, you know you're going to get the gate key or the pendant pretty soon, and then that gives you another shot at a character.
So there are 2 power tabs here in the Guardia Forest. So there's one here in this time period, and there's another one in the present. So I'm pretty sure Chocosura is going to grab them all, because power tabs +7 are really good, and they give you such an advantage and such a fast climb through the seed.
Yeah, so good that they are getting nerfed back to +2 to +4 in the next version.
Yeah, sometimes, I mean, if you get like a power tabs +7, you get Luca and Robo, and you happen to find a Crisis Arm, you can do like 99999 damage, which is really interesting. Okay, let's see.
First random boss, let's go.
Ooh, Jerky.
Okay, this is a tough one.
Golem boss. Is he going to keep the Jerky? Chocosura is going to keep the Jerky. Okay, let's go. And
so I think it's a good play when you skip Cathedral. You need a couple levels to be able to take out like the Donatello Mountains or even Hecarim's Cave maybe, and you get decent experience and a good shot at drops from Ozzy on the bridge. So I support this.
Yeah, we see CivilChev like waiting for the Golem boss to count down, and the Golem boss will flee, but on the other hand, you're not going to get any tech points from the battle, and the Golem boss it's an interesting encounter that it's kind of free battle, and you get a lot of tech points if you decide to kill.
Yeah,
I think CivilChev changed. Oh, I hope it works out.
Oh yeah, it will work out. So in Boss Randomizer, the bosses have the HP of the boss that was originally in that spot. Well, at least that's the lower limit of their HP, and the upper limit is plus 50% of that. So,
40 tech points.
Yeah, right. So for the price of 1 Volt Bite and a hit from Marl, he got 40 tech points.
And learn Lightning 2 and Luminaire. Let's go.
Yeah, so let's pay attention to what the Ozzy drop is, because that's how we can see if Chocosura is getting compensation for his play.
And we say Lightning 2. Ozzy needs help. And that's a
power tab.
Okay, yes. Oh, wow. Too bad that's Keith instead of Charm, because I'm pretty sure Chocosura will be charming them all. Unlimited power. We need more.
Oh, and it is Luca. So I think Kronos, it's time for Kronos to take a nap.
Wow. Okay, yeah. So that's why I kinda don't like skipping Cathedral.
CivilChev picking out the perfect name.
Mm,
He opts for Luca. A bold choice.
okay, nice, nice. Chocosura fighting Zombor. And that's
So for
not a
Zombor,
very threatening boss. You can
so
target him. Oh, go on, sorry.
go on. No, you got it.
No, I was going to say that you can target him with Shadow and Water on the top, and Fire and Lightning on the bottom.
And that's what I was going to say as well. So unfortunately, Ayla got MP busted by the top. No more cat attacks or volt bites.
Yeah, the fact that the other runners got into Golem Boss kind of gave them the advantage of 40 tech points plus. So Chocosura still will take some time to learn Luminaire. And also, we have the Luca factor. And we see already some different party setups going on. We have the girl power team on UnqualifiedKoala screen. And we have Chrono, Wayland, Luca for CivilChev.
Yeah, I don't mind that team, especially with +7 power tabs. It can be like really good. But you know, if you're going through the Omen, you're going to wish you had Marl, I think.
Yeah, the advantage of that team is that Chrono is fast when you compare with Maul, so it's another option. You go like Fire Sword too, and for most bosses, and yeah, the problem is that you have to rely on Flare. You don't have haste. You don't have Antipode tree, so that's something to consider. We see Koala going, climbing the mountain right now. Yeah, and they still have to unlock magic. That's another thing to consider.
Did we get a look at Lucas' decks? I didn't see them.
I didn't either. Still waiting for them to open up and see. I want to see Lucas text.
Because if Luca has like Fire 2, I'd probably go straight to Hecarim's Cave instead of the mountain.
Yeah, that would be an option as well. The downside is that you kind of lose the tech points if you really have unlocked all the initial techs. We still haven't found the pendant nor the gate key. It's kind of tricky to know when we'll be able to unlock magic. Well, we can't do the desert as well. Oh, the Tabin suit!
Oh my goodness, what a...
Oh wow.
That's a dagger. It skips Luca, gets the Tabin suit.
Okay, but he needs to go back and get Luca from the cathedral, so that's a kind of tricky choice right now. Is he going to bet? Like, he knows that Luca might be behind cathedral.
I think if you're Choco, you gotta stick to the play. You've got to hope that she's in Protodome or back on that.
Yeah, that's true.
And oh no, Koala hit the encounter on the mountain.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, the downside of hitting that encounter is that it takes like nearly a minute and a half.
If you save before going in, it's faster to reset and run back up than take these encounters.
Oh,
and apparently Luca has Flare.
Oh, Flare, let's go. Oh, Cathedral, okay, okay. That's something. I mean, is that Flare going to be like giving the other runners an edge or not? Because Chocosura is already heading into the Hecarim Cave, and he's the only runner to do so for now.
Yeah, for sure, Luca with an early Flare is a big advantage for the runners who have her.
Yeah, so right now we are waiting to see what is the reward from Hakron Cave on Chocosura side, and we are also be able to see what is the reward from Denodoro Mountains as soon as Unqualified Koala passes through this gauntlet. And the bosses, which will be randomized. So let's see.
So the reason that I really like the Hecarim Cave play over the mountain play is that in the language of boss randomizer, the Donatoro Mountains, I believe, is tier 2 in terms of difficulty, while Hecarim's Cave is tier 1. So you're going to get a much easier boss when you go to the Hecarim's Cave.
Yeah.
Oh, no, never mind. Donatoro is also tier 1, so forget that.
But we'll have to consider the HP difference because you have like 3,500 HP for the Denodoro Mountains boss. So I think usually it takes more time to kill the Denodoro Mountain boss. And if you're into really weird boss like Dalton Plus or Flea, I mean, getting a wipe there, it's kind of sad.
Yeah, I
it can
actually
get really
was
hard.
running. I ran a test seed earlier today just when I was trying to see if my computer could stream, and ran into Dalton Plus on Donatoro Mountains and wiped like twice.
Yeah, it can get pretty rough if you get like Dalton Plus. It's a rough spot, and that's the downside. Like we have the comments on the commentary, like it's a long walk down if you can't get the boss down.
Yeah, not fun.
SaintVonJester with the tab and suit, but where's Luca?
Well, he has Luca, and I
There
think
we
now he's
go.
on the
There
team.
we go. Nice. Yeah, I wondered why. So Chocosura heading into the Hakron Cave boss spot, and it's Golem. Okay. Triple kick is available.
That looks like it might be the twin golem because it moved rather quickly.
Oh.
Yeah, you see how fast it's going? I'm pretty sure this is the twin golem, and that's why you do not want to leave it on physical.
Yeah, it can get hard. So the way that this battle works, like whenever you attack with an element, it will copy that element and attack you with that element. So if you attack with physical, oh, it's dead already. Okay, good.
Yeah, with all
Too
those
bad
plus 7
Crown didn't get
power
the
tabs, we had a 1500 triple kick. And
that's
we have
amazing.
Flea. Is it Flea or Flea Plus? Flea Plus. Okay. So the nice thing about Flea Plus is that Flea Plus has none of the elemental resistances or status resistances that normal Flea has. So you can Flare Flea, you can Mega Bomb Flea, you can Stop Flea, you can Sleep Flea. It's actually a much easier fight.
That's really good to know. Indeed. The gate key. Oh, this definitely paid off for Chocosura. Now, he's unlocking magic for everyone. And maybe he's getting to Hakron Cave? Maybe I think he's climbing back to Nest.
I think so too. He is hoping against hope that Luke is up there.
I think as well.
Okay, so we have the stare active. So I said Flea Plus was easier, but Flea Plus is not easy because when Flea's health is below 50%, then every attack you do has a 50% chance to trigger the stare, which does massive physical damage to all of your party. The only way to avoid that is to have one of your party members be dead, in which case Flea cannot do the counterattack.
Oh, which is the strategy we usually try to go for when we have a very, weak party, like a vulnerable party. But He's kind of low on consumables. Maybe this is doable. We hope.
Yeah, so
Hopefully.
Flea does this basic fire attack that is unique to when you have fewer than 3 people up, and it's doing about 90 damage to Koala's people. So it's a little bit of a damage race here.
Yeah, yeah, and as I mentioned before, the problem of this spot is that like the original HP there is like it's really high, and it kind of takes quite a while. It will take like 7 turns for him to kill with a cat attack. So, oh, and she's poisoned. Oh, Will is poisoned. Oh my.
And in the boss randomizer, you can also get plus 50% on top of that. But it's down. Flea Plus is down.
Oh, it's down. Okay, good. Yeah, so far we have CivilChev on his fight against Golem, and he just finished this fight. It's amazing. He's going to grab his gate key. We have Chocosura unlocking magic, and we have SaintVonJester clearing his way through the Hackman Cave to fight Golem. He doesn't like Luca? Question mark?
So I think that was the sunstone that we saw from the mountains, or the moonstone.
Oh. Okay, paths are splitting again. We have CivilChev turning in the jerky. He's going to grab his Tabin suit, and he's using Lucas, so that's good. Chocosura getting some extra items here at the Forest Maze, which is... Ooh, white mail. Good. Which is a good call. Really good call to grab those items.
Grab these first 4 chests and run out. Or even there was another one down there.
Oh, there, yeah. Yeah, he's trying to save time. As he should. Which is good. Yeah, so far we can't actually tell who is ahead, who is behind, because it's kind of splitting up. We do have the gate key like unlocking the Reptite check, which is a good call here because we don't have a lot of options. I mean, it's only Denadora Mountains or Denadora and Hackman Cave, that's it. And we have the Moonstone, so it's actually required for you to finish Hackman Cave so that you can progress through the seed.
Yeah, so we know that the item they're going to get here is either a fetch quest like Tomo's Pop, or the pendant. That's pretty much all it can be.
Considering that, we have to mention that Chocosura, like, he is ahead right now. Because that's the required, it's a required check. And everyone will have to go through the Reptile's lair.
Yeah, so as long as he never goes up the mountains, then he is saving time.
I wonder if he's satisfied with his team right now.
Well, he must be. He skipped Dactyl Nest. He says, this is where I want to be. And with +7 power tabs, I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Unless it ends up in one of these Black Omen seeds, then he might be regretting his choices.
Yeah, if we happen to find a very good armor for Chrono, that's an excellent team. Because you have haste, you have triple kick, you have confuse, cube toss, auto wheel, a lot of good options. And SaintVonJester getting his gate key. CivilChev unlocking magic. Maybe he's keeping with the original team? We see different party choices.
Pretty sure he's just putting that in
all
to
around.
learn magic.
Yeah, so far, everyone with different party choices. Let's see. So, Chocosura heading into the Reptite Lair boss battle. Let's see which boss we have here today.
Oh, there he is, everyone's favorite.
Oh, yes. Let's go. Let's go. The best boss battle. Yes.
So Dalton Plus, it's sort of like the Golem Twins, but sort of a strange version of it. Every time you hit Dalton Plus, he will counterattack with the opposite element. So if you hit him with anything lightning, he'll hit you with that laser spin thing, light, dark, water, fire. If you hit him with physical or non-elemental, he responds with the iron ball 50% thing. Now where Dalton Plus gets really, really annoying is that he does 2 of these little 5 energy orb things. The one that you just saw with the circle and the red dome is weak. And the other one that he does after 2 or 3 of the weak ones is very strong and is likely to one-shot any member of your team.
Yeah, that's the one to look out for. And to be prepared against that. Or not, because you're going to die anyway.
Yeah, so even those little slashes, which I believe are not even wind elemental, so you can't absorb them.
Yeah, he
are
should be
pretty bad.
again. He should be dead soon, but Ayla
more
has
triple
no
kick.
MP.
I think as long as Dalton's thing doesn't go after Ayla, this will be good. Okay.
No. Bad. This is not good. We need to lapis now. We can't lapis. Okay. We can. Can we?
I think he has to. He's going for the damage? Really? Okay, so Dalton's out of his really bad phase. He's doing these weak things, so it's actually really good to go for damage at this point.
He's dead. He's not. Okay, now we have the lapis.
So you can shield to protect from that attack, and it's a pretty good move.
Yeah, indeed. Good call.
In that test seed that I had, that was the only way to survive. I had to shield and pray.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well so far. Managing this battle really good. And she's dead. Can you barrier that lightning attack?
I am not sure. I believe you can. Okay, we've got Dalton Plus down.
Nice,
so
nice.
GG.
Really good, really good. Hardest battle in the seed so far. He managed that pretty well. And he got 17 tech points, which is always underwhelming.
Yeah, Dalton has really poor tech points for whatever reason. Oh, and the reward. Wait a second. Did we miscount? I thought we said that had to be something. What are we missing?
That's a good question.
So we did Hecarim's Cave. We did Denataro. We did Bridge. We got the 2 free checks.
Oh my.
The desert's locked because Robo's in Burrow. Oh my goodness.
Yes, let's go. We have to go through Tyranno Lair. And climb
so Choco just lost all of his time though. all of his bonus is gone now.
Oh, that's unfortunate, Chocosura. He doesn't want to go for Tyranno Lair right now. I mean, I can't blame him because he didn't check the mountain, so he doesn't know. It's tricky.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him for doing everything first except for well, but this is good because now we will see exactly where they stand by the time that they enter Mount Woe.
Well, I think we're seeing SaintVonJester are really foreseeing that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's grinding.
Yeah,
for the best
here. Pretty normal thing.
Yeah, so that, I mean, I think that's a good idea because he's going to be facing Tyranno really soon. Yes, yes, I just mentioned that. Yes, yes. A Mount Woe required C.
So we've got CivilChev against Dalton Plus, and you see CivilChev is going with Flare Strat, and he's getting hit with Nice 2, hitting everyone from 80
That's
to 120 damage.
Do we have blue mails available? I don't think we have.
I have not seen any blue mail.
Yeah, so I don't think that's a good strategy. If you don't, I mean, I don't know.
It's not awful. I think that with 2 big nukes, the triple kick and the flare,
Yeah, should be
he
good.
might be able to get Dalton down before he
Yeah.
gets to that really annoying phase.
I mean, this fight is so tricky. And she's dead. Oh my. I think we need to test that. It's very. I think if that's less attack, is like lightning, you should be able to barrier.
I believe that it's not lightning. I think one time I tried to put white mail
It's
on
not.
against Dalton
Oh.
Plus and just got laughed at.
Oh. Yeah, we have triple kick. Ayla at 24 HP, which is good because he's going to use the Iron Orb anyway, which will give do like very low damage, which is nice. And Molly is able to, yes, good call, good strategy. And she's dead. Oh, that's not a good thing.
Yeah, that's not good. But it's possible that he's 1 flare away, and we've got another Dalton Plus fight on Koala's
Ooh,
screen.
Dalton Plus everywhere.
Yeah,
1,000
go
damage, yes,
Golem Boss.
nice. Let's go. CivilChev, let's go.
So Choco's about to get the bad news, right? This is his last check.
Very true. It is his last check. I mean, I think indeed it might take a while for the runners to realize that. If they're not used to that, they will be like thinking about it like, what's going on with this seed?
Well, we were, I don't know about you, maybe you
Yeah.
saw it. I was actually thinking, I was like, wait a second, what's going on? We just said it was pendant.
I mean, it actually took. I mean, I haven't been playing Jet of Time for a while, so I think it took me like 10 seconds to, 15 seconds to go like, what's going on?
Yeah, so it's actually amusing because when I've been playing recently, I've been just seeing what happens if you rush Mount Woe as quickly as possible, but I completely missed it.
Oh. Yeah, rushing. Ooh, yeah. The problem of rushing the mountains, like when you happen to get fights like that.
Oh man, Koala is, oh no.
Oh no.
So Koala, I think, needs to try to get a shield, or if Luca has Protect, try to get Protect on Ayla.
Yeah, and we see wow, a synchronized fight. Well, that's going to be interesting. I just saw Jester is 2 levels above Koala, so that's interesting. Let's see how this synchronized fight rolls out. We have the double Dalton Plus. Okay, we got it.
Those levels are going to make a big difference because that little energy blast attack is just barely one-shotting people, but a couple extra levels is the difference.
We can clearly see the HP difference. We have Ayla with 30 more HP on Jester's side because he grinded for like a couple fights more.
Yeah, and we have a wipe to flee plus on Choco's side.
Oh, that's not good.
I missed it, but I'm gonna guess it was a stare.
Oh, painful. Yeah, we are kind of concentrating the commentary on the double golem, no, Dalton Plus fights, and we missed it. And CivilChev climbing the mountain as well.
Wow, that's 1,500 triple kicks.
Nice.
So yeah, so SaintVonJester and CivilChev actually race each other weekly, and they're very evenly matched. And the theme to their races is that CivilChev is a little bit fast and loose, and SaintVonJester likes to be prepared. So it's no surprise that he's sitting here with a couple extra levels over CivilChev, or over Koala.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Carry on, Jester, carry on.
I think I see a shield in his inventory, so hopefully he tosses that on Ayla.
What happened to Koala? Oh.
I have a feeling that, well, maybe he's coming back to grind.
Ah, yeah, maybe that's an option here. Because that we can, you see, like Marley's hype, 6 HP due to the level difference.
Yeah, and I'm gonna guess that that little slash-looking move is actually a physical attack because it's doing less damage to Ayla than it is to Marl. Yeah, so Choco on Fleet Plus has decided this time that Chrono is going to take a dirt nap while Marl and Ayla get things done. And again,
Oh
this
my
is
God.
the safe strategy to avoid the stair counters. And SaintVonJester has Dalton Plus down, so
Yes.
congrats to him.
Congrats, Jester. You see, like Jester started the fight with a 2-level difference, and you see Ayla with 10 HP. That was the difference. We haven't seen anyone exploiting Fleet plus vulnerability to status, which is bad.
I don't know
But I
what
don't think we
status do they
can.
have.
Yeah, I don't think we can do that.
And the one thing is that even if you have Fleet Plus asleep, like from a Hypno Wave, the stair counter will still go off. So you need to use stop or just leave a party member down in order to avoid that. And CivilChev has Flee down, did not 2-man it. Or 2-girl it. So it looks like Choco is on the way to get provisions, because I'm sure that he's realized by now that he needs to fight the Tyranno lair, and that means a pretty difficult fight against the Black Tyranno.
Okay, what is our situation here? We know, I mean, everyone should by now realize that they have to go and climb Mount Woe. And for that, they need to be good equipped, have like the consumables they need at a decent level, and everything should be fine.
So this is one of those times that you wish that you would remember. You'll find little elemental vests all around in some of the low tier shops, and if you remember where any of those are, you're pretty well served to go and pick one up, because the Black Tyranno in the randomizer does not always attack with a fire attack. It will attack with a random element. So it's good to have a variety of protection going in.
Have we seen barriers yet? Can they buy barriers? How many barriers do they have? Yeah, Chocosura heading into Tyranno lair.
Now there is also a cool Black Tyranno strategy that we might see depending on Ayla's skills. In the randomizer, Ayla's Tailspin ignores defense, which means that even before you get the Black Tyranno into its removes defense and storing power phase, you can do full damage. So it's pretty nice to hit the Black Tyranno with 3 or 4 Tailspins while you're getting the Azula down, and that will greatly lower the burden on how much HP you need to deal during the countdown phase.
And Koala heading into the Dalton Plus fight again. So right now I think he is at the same level that Jester was when he started his fight, so he should be good by now.
You are still at the mercy of who Dalton Plus decides to hit with that giant thing.
Indeed.
So CivilChev and Chocosura are neck and neck. You know, place the Dreamstone within seconds of one another.
Wow. Well, we have to consider CivilChev has access to Flare. That's something.
And
That's
Choco is doing the
maybe?
teleporter maze.
Oh, okay, okay. We have Flare, we have a Taban suit. Well, this is interesting.
So the one thing about the Tyranno is that Flare is, I don't know, its magic defense is higher than usual. And I actually don't really like mages against it. I think that that you're going to get a lot more mileage out of just spamming ethers on Ayla and triple kicking than trying to do the same with Luca.
Now, if they have enough eaters, or I mean, if they have enough mid eaters, full eaters that they can spam here, they should be good.
I don't think Marl has haste yet, which is a little bit annoying.
Slash.
So again,
Yeah,
if this is Super Slash, then we have an easy fight because there are no elemental resistances, status weakness, and all that nice stuff. If it is normal Slash, you're dealing with like 25% from Shadow, like 80% from Fire, and 0% from Water. So you really have to hit it with just the physicals. And yeah, you do hear a mini commentator. I'm joined in the booth for almost 5-year-old daughter, and she can commentate this game just about as well as I can.
Excited as well.
Oh yeah, she gets really excited when Flea's around, so she's been having a blast this seed.
Slash, and
Oh
we have a
goodness.
very strong.
That was an 1800 damage cat attack.
Wow. Wow, that's a lot of damage for a cat attack. I mean, a +7 power tabs, let's go.
Or was it, did I get the number? I don't know, it was crazy. It was just a ridiculous
Yeah, 1,000 damage. 1,000 damage cat attack.
So that's why we don't have +7 power tabs anymore.
Yes. Should be much easier Tyranno fight, considering we have a very, very strong Ayla.
So notice that Choco's doing a much more MP efficient attack here, because the triple kick is maybe doing twice the damage of a cat attack, but it costs 5 times the MP.
Indeed. Yeah, CivilChev. Oh, we see haste. There's haste.
Oh yeah, so haste cat attack is probably what I would be going for here.
I don't know if Chocosura has access to haste actually. I think he should have used that by now, if he had.
You should get it soon if CivilChev just got it.
That's not good. That's not good. 56 damage. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wow. Chocosura just wipes. That's
Yeah, you have to
unfortunate.
take Slash seriously in that yes indeed phase.
I mean, he is really fast. They are powerful and frequent.
when Slash gets below, I don't remember actually. It might be a fixed number, but when Slash gets low, I think half damage, he'll start doing those spin cut moves, which are pretty massive. And then when he gets really low, then he starts doing the yes indeed counterattacks, which are just as big.
Or maybe CivilChev has an advantage right now because he's like 2 minutes ahead into this fight. And we see Koala climbing Cactus Nest. I think we are going to see either Magus or Frog here.
Yeah, he's praying for Robo and hoping that Desert is the way out here.
He didn't check the burrow?
I don't... Oh, well, I'm guessing, because I think that the team he has is desirable.
Yeah.
Yeah, Choco is taking the second fight a lot more seriously. We've got some shields up, and I think he'll be just fine this time.
Yeah, shields the great strategy here. Wow, CivilChev got through the fight, and he just wow.
And look at these skips. You know, he was having trouble. Oh, I don't curse people that often, but that was the commentator's curse. The last race he had with Jester, he missed a lot of these skips, but he was zooming through.
Yeah, some great skips. Great skips. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This is getting tricky. This is getting interesting. Okay, great skips. Nice. CivilChev heading into the Tyrannal fight before Chocosura.
Yeah, and if I did not see if Choco got haste with that last boss fight. And I don't know if he's checked his skills. Hopefully he checks to see what's next.
He did.
Oh, he did. Okay, so it'll be pretty even. I don't anticipate any problems at all with the Tyranno fight when you've got 1k at attacks with haste.
Yeah. I think he did that intentionally to check the drop, probably, or to get haste actually. He should be grinding for haste because he needs it ASAP.
Yep, I think you're absolutely right. So Asla has 2,000 hit points, only weak to magic. It's going to take 2 flares to get Asla down, and then we'll get the defense removed phase on the Black Tyranno.
We are seeing Magus. Magus is revealed. Magus is the character at Cactus Nest. Time to think about this. Time to think about party composition.
I don't imagine that Magus is getting put in here.
I would check his stacks at least. Anti-life is really good.
We already have flare. We already have triple kick. And we've already got haste. Oh, maybe Koala doesn't have all these things, but it doesn't have haste yet. But you already have flare and triple kick. I don't know. So Magus's big advantage is just being fast, but I think that that loses a lot of its value when you've got haste for the long drawn out fights. And I don't even think you need like elixirs or something to start supporting all of the spell spam from Luca, Magus, and Ayla.
Yeah, they do require a lot of MP to be very efficient, so yeah.
And we haven't seen any studs or anything like that. So yeah, I think it's going to be Team Girl. Yeah, so my daughter's seen us overhearing. That's not, unfortunately.
Koala might be looking for the next quest to do. In SaintVonJester, Jester's heading into Tyranno Lair. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's kind of hard to figure out that Mount Wall is the last option here. If you, I mean, take some time to think it through, think it through.
Yeah, especially when you're in the stress of a live race.
Yes,
This is very difficult because it just doesn't come up that often.
indeed, it's rare.
So
Okay,
we've got
CivilChev.
Chev
Wow,
just destroyed the Black Tyranno.
wow, yes, let's go. Oh my God, he's ahead.
He is ahead. It's a sizable lead. Now there's still a lot of seed to go because when we get to Mount Woe, well, actually, I'm guessing it's going to be Toma's Pop, not Pendant. So we'll see about that. But then even then, we're still sort of far away from go mode. We still need a Ruby Knife, or we need
Yes,
Thorntrigger.
it's a long seed when we think about it. It's a long seed. At least we have a very powerful tags available. We have +7 power tabs. Items are not that much so far, not that good.
Yeah, we're missing a
But
lot of the things you'd like to see, like those
yeah,
studs or like vigil hats, some sort of status protection, amulets. We yeah, it's not so great. We do have the Tavern suit though.
yes, that's a good advantage for the ones that are using Luca. Indeed.
So we're seeing that Choco's actually having a little bit of difficult, not difficulty, but slowdown with this part of the Tyranno fight, just because he doesn't have a good dedicated mage.
Oh, true. And but I mean, we have Luminaire, but that's the only option. I think that's
Yeah.
MP heavy.
Yeah, I think that Luminaire is like doing 500 to 800 something, like definitely less than 1,000.
I mean, how many mid eaters does he have? I mean, that's a good question, right? He needs to. I mean, it's only going to be triple kick and triple kick and triple kick.
So he might opt for, I think since he did grinding for haste, he might do haste cat attacks, and that should be okay.
Yeah, that's also a good idea. CivilChev
CivilChev making a play for the speed
is
tab and Enhasa.
yeah.
I really like that with this team because you've got two sort of slowish characters. So I think that's a good one.
But he is leading. Okay. Hopefully it pays off. What? Where? Okay. Okay, the extra speed tab is there.
Yeah, I think this will pay off. I think it's like a magic and a speed tab in the randomizer, and it should be one flare pretty much does it. And Koala has entered the Tyranno lair, so he is unstuck and back in it. So see, so we had magic through the gate key, so there's no reason to use the
Yeah,
the
the
12,000
gate key.
portal.
Mm, this is. I mean. Yeah, cat attacks. We are seeing a lot of cat attacks on Chocosura side. Everyone is hasted. It should be.
Oh, so Azure Kale is saying that some people never went to unlock magic, and Azure Kale is our tracker, so he's
Oh,
watching
really?
such things.
Oh.
And then Korenth is saying no, they did. So I don't know. I assume everyone has magic
Uh,
unlocked.
yeah, I don't know. I was just going to check that through their streams.
Yeah, so CivilChev getting the other speed tab up here in the side room of Kajar. And now let's see the new shop. I mean, not that
Well, we
great.
have mega elixirs. That's something good.
Yeah, I don't think that we've got the cash. We'll see what he's got to sell, but I think the items have been pretty anemic. I don't
Mm,
anticipate we're gonna have a lot of.
elixirs are also nice.
I was really hoping for a vigil hat or a prism helm or something.
Koala and Jester aren't showing magic unlocked on their streams. Oh, oh. Okay, we have SaintVonJester grabbing some of the extra chests here, going through the arena layer, heading into another skip spot that he missed. That's okay. Koala fighting Slash. Let's see how bad Slash is for Koala.
Yeah, so you're seeing that 500 damage from Flare on Slash. Like, he has got the magic resistances. You really want to just hit him with the physicals.
No, for sure.
So since we're about to scale Mount Woe, what you're looking for when you go up Mount Woe is someone who can clear encounters with 13 speed or more. 12 speed technically will outspeed or tie with the things up there. 13 speed is safe. So if you want to actually fight any of these encounters with nice drops, you need to have 13 speed. So
Yeah,
maybe CivilChev picked up those extra speed tabs to bump Luca up. I'm not sure.
you do. Hmm. Maybe putting a single speed tab on Ayla would just do the thing.
So
That's
Ayla,
also an
Ayla
option.
has 13. Ayla can run. If you want to
Oh.
run, you can do that. But if you want to actually kill any of them, you're going to need to get Luca up to 13.
I don't think they have the necessary speed tabs for that, but I don't know.
They should. I mean, they got the two, like the Toma's Grave, the Medina, the Donataro, the Bromide. That's four, and then
Or
Chev got
yeah.
two more from Zeal. So yeah, he's pretty speed tab rich.
Hmm. Okay, Chocosura. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I mean, I think considering the fact that CivilChev went out of his way to go and grab some extra speed tabs, he's a little. He just lost.
Oh, I don't
A
know if I agree
l-
with this. These rubble fights, they just don't ever seem to be
yeah.
worth it for me.
I hope. Well, I mean, usually I know Chocosura usually likes to run into the robo
Hey,
fights
how about
as
that?
well. So I don't think he should be losing a lot of time. Oh, for Wither drop. Maybe that's a good call.
Well, CivilChev two-shotting the rubble there, so that was a
There
very
is a
nice play.
skip here that you usually can, I mean, if you go all the way to the left and then hold up and then go to the right before that monster encounter, you can skip that encounter. There are a total of 4 skips here in Mount Wall. Whoever remembers to effectively do them might get an extra edge.
Yeah, I expect that Choco is going to skip most of the fights on Mount Woe and is going to end up catching up here.
Ayla maxed out. Wow.
Yeah, so this is where the bringing Chrono will start to pay off because Ayla's not getting Ayla's getting a little bit stronger because her attack scales with level, uh, but you get any more power tabs and they're going to waste unless you have Chrono in there too.
Yeah, so also that previous encounter on the previous screen that CivilChev just ran away from, that's also skippable. You can go alongside the right edge of the scenery to skip that fight. Not this one, you can skip from this one.
So we have got Koala versus the Tyranno.
Interesting enough, we are seeing the Go Power team on Koala, CivilChev, and Jester. I think Chocosura is the only runner not running Go Power team because he decided to skip. Yeah, equipping the hit ring to raise his attack chance versus the rebels. So he's getting out of fights.
Yeah, I've got to say that I do not approve of the rebel fights because once you get access to either the Black Omen or the Ocean Palace, you just have faster, better tech point fights.
Yeah, I have to agree as well. I usually don't fight the rebels.
Like you might fight one because they come from a good drop pool just to see what's going on with them, but for the actual experience and tech points, especially since they have all the skills they need, all the techs they need, I would be booking it to Gikagaya.
Yeah, casting Flare, we see CivilChev casting Flare against the 4 enemy encounters there. That's a ooh, split that. Okay, good.
Tap.
Nice.
It
Oh,
does
Ice
look
2
like
coming
Ice
up.
2 is next.
So, which means that Antipode 3 is going to be available really soon.
I still
Wow.
think that the time you save casting Antipode 3 is not worth the time you spent killing the rebels. But that's just me.
Yeah. It's hard to. I just saw CivilChev using a full eater to replenish Lucas MP, which is, I mean, it's saving time. We can't say that it's not.
Yeah, oh, it's definitely saving time. I don't know. Maybe he has a bunch of. Maybe something was dropping full ethers and he has a bunch.
Yeah, the robots were dropping full eaters, but I
Well,
mean,
yeah, and then go ahead. Yeah.
it's kind of limited. Still, I don't know. I don't know.
So Gigagaya coming up is one of the biggest pushovers. He opens up with some full screen fire and shadow text, and then basically does. So once you kill his arms, that's basically the end of the game, end of the fight. And it'll take 2 flares to kill his arms, and then the fight is free. So as long as they can survive the first burst, the fight should be very easy.
Lapis dropped from this encounter. CivilChev getting some extra experience, extra levels. You can actually skip the previous fights, but I mean it's a kind of a good option to take the time to grind here. Although when you see that Bantam Imp fight, you don't want to get into that encounter because you have to kill them twice, and it
Uh-oh,
takes a
we've
lot of
got a
time.
hexagon mist on Koala's screen. Oh no.
Oh. Chocosura's getting the chest, doing the skip. It's kind of random for me. I don't know exactly when you trigger that fight or when you don't, but that's the way to do the skip. I think it's something I don't know why
So do you see
exactly.
that
Sometimes
flat
you,
vertical
you
spot right before it tilts diagonally up and to the right? That's around where the encounter is. So you've got to really at that vertical section, you have to really hug the wall. As you're coming down, you have to hold straight left until you get to that run into that vertical section, then go straight down. Otherwise, you'll hit it. So it's a lot harder to get on the way down than on the way up.
makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. We see right now Chocosura getting
Yeah,
the edge.
we have basically sync between CivilChev and Chocosura. And I was wrong. They are both going for all these rebel fights. They want their techs and they want them now. So we're gonna get maybe. Oh no, Chev is one screen ahead.
Oh, okay, okay. It's a rebel fight away
And we
from
have
the
synchronized black
lead.
Tyrannos on the left side of your screen. So SaintVonJester has unlocked Tailspin, but he's hitting Azula with it to get Azula down faster instead of hitting the head with it. Which is fine. He's got enough damage to do it either way.
So how does this randomizer handle mandatory key items like the gate key? It's an interesting question. We do have 3 possible go modes for Jets of Time. So the gate key unlocks prehistory. If you get the gate key, you unlock prehistory, and you can unlock magic for that by heading into the portal. And with the gate key, the Dreamstone and the Ruby Knife. So those 3 key items are the ones required to unlock Ocean Palace. So there's one set of key items that you need to unlock the end game dungeon. There's another option to go and forge the Massimian, so both pieces of the sword, the bent shield and the bent sword. If you forge the Massimian, you also unlock Ocean Palace, so you can go and fight lavas through that. And if you want to go through the Black Omen route, you need the Chrono Trigger, the Clone, and the Pendant, which unlocks the future. I hope that's...
Yeah, every seed is guaranteed to be 100%able. So the items are placed according to an internal logic that makes sure that you never are locked out of essential items.
Okay, okay. So Chocosura, I mean, he was like 2 to 3 minutes away from CivilChev, and now he has just got up and he's starting his fight against Giga Gaia.
Yeah, and on Koala screen, we've got triple kick, taking down Black Tyranno. I hope he has a lot of mid-ethers.
The triple kick was doing like 400 damage. That's not much compared to the other triple kicks that we are seeing. We are seeing Jester doing 600 damage with his triple kick.
I guess Koala is a little low on power tabs compared to everyone else. We saw a lot of the runners scrounging around for power tabs, and I guess Koala tried to cut a few corners there.
Yes. Jester is through.
You know, and things are still close enough that, you know, I gotta tell you, you know, when I'm getting to the future here, I've gotta wonder, like, don't you just go straight for Genodome? Isn't this the kind of seed where it's gotta be go mode on Genodome?
Well, it would be fun to see that.
Probably not, because you're one item away for the 2 main go modes, so probably
Is this
not.
a 1
Oh
hour?
no, Koala! I think that was another hexagon miss.
Oh, wipe again. Oh no.
So Koala's running into trouble where I don't think that he has the MP to support his giant spells. And what he needs to do is just focus it all on Luca because the flare is underperforming, and probably switch to cat attack strats.
Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. I don't think he has fed Ayla with the power tabs. Maybe that's a huge difference here.
And maybe he doesn't have haste. I don't know. I didn't see red auras. I don't remember seeing red auras.
That's a tricky one.
So we've got Choco on Giga Gaia. I guess he's gonna try to flare and triple kick, or not flare, Luminaire and triple kick.
Luminaire and triple kick.
Because again, once you get these hands down, the fight is basically free. Never mind, it's Ice 1 triple kick. Oh, and he's saying, I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to haste cat attack the head, and you can't stop me.
Interesting play.
Yeah, I guess that one arm just isn't. I swear I've never even seen Gigagai with one arm. This is new territory for me.
Wow, this
On
was fast.
CivilChev side, you're going to see that Antipode 3 just annihilate the arms.
And the head as well.
But Choco is first with the unconventional one-arm strat.
Wow, yes indeed. Okay, let's see. Okay, now we have to remind viewers where we were at. I mean, back like 25 minutes ago. We realized that this seed was Mount Woe required. And now we have to get an extra item here to go and do another dungeon. And maybe get another key item.
Hero Metal. So it's clearly Hero Metal, Thomas Pop, and then Pendant? Oh no, Prism Shard. How could I forget?
We have just started. SaintVonJester climbing Mount Woe, flaring everything through. Yeah, I am not very happy with that 400 damage cat attacks, triple kick, sorry, on Koala side. That's not. At least Flare is doing its work.
Yeah, the Flare is actually outperforming triple kick, so I take it back with Koala set up. Maybe it's best to just focus everything into Luca, but Ayla should be doing cat attacks, I'd say.
Okay, we just. Okay, that's.
Was that a Prism Shard? I was looking at the Tyranno fight. Yeah, that was a Prism Shard.
Prism Shard.
Okay, well, this is good news, though, because they have the Moonstone, so when they finish this check, they'll get 2 checks for the price of 1. So you're not going to get completely locked into a fetch quest chain.
But as soon as they get dependent, it's go mode for Chocosura. At least I see clone and trigger
you are
highlighted.
Correct.
So it should be auto go mode for him.
Wait, so where was the trigger that he has it and nobody else does?
And that's a good question.
So the trigger just disappeared from his tracker. It might have been an errant click.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so we have the clone on Snail Stop, which some runners have elected to pick up, but no sign of the trigger yet. But there's a pretty good chance that we'll get something good from this Prism Shard. A pendant and something.
Okay, we have corrected. Chocosura doesn't have access to the trigger.
Oh, my heart goes out to UnqualifiedKoala, and he is.
Oh no! Again! Oh!
I think he doesn't have haste, and that's the difference maker here. And just like Coco took the time to go back and fight those dinosaurs until he had haste. Yeah. That's the choice you've got to make.
Yeah, the extra levels, the access to haste, the power tabs, and all that.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking, but this is why.
Oh, he forfeit.
Oh, we had a forfeit.
Oh.
Well, I cannot say I blame him. I would be tilted off the face of the planet in his shoes.
Okay, I am really curious to see what key item are we going to see here on Chocosura's
it's gotta be the sword part, right?
The Taban suit again for Chocosura. And no Luca, which is bad. But he is leading still, without Luca. Full tonic, hyper ether, another full tonic, and dependent.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, that's going to give access to another check, considering that he has access to the Moonstone. So as soon as he finishes up the prison sequence, he'll be able to go back in time, put the Moonstone in the cave there, and then grab the Moonstone again as the Sunstone. And it also unlocks an extra good item from Dan, as well as an extra key item from Melchior.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's something that a lot of people forget about, is that when you do things like forge the Masamune and charge up the Moonstone into the Sunstone, Tavin has a high tier item waiting for you. So check that out.
For sure, don't forget the Tavern item.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Aku just got here and he.
Oh, I was going to say hello, Akuheish, and now I say which is sad Akuheish that we got a white. Oh my. A new challenger approaches, yes. Welcome, Akuheish, let's go. At least they found some nice equipment on Mount Wall. I see a time hat, a few consumables. Not, I mean, we still have to see the prism specs, the haste helms, but at least that's something.
You got an Atropos XR on Choco's screen.
Ooh, Atropos XR.
Atropos XR is another one of these bosses where you can hit her with status effects.
Yeah, and you definitely want to do that because Atropos XR, I mean, it's a hard boss if you miss the strategy. It deals a lot of damage. There's an AoE attack. It looks like it's single target, but it's actually AoE. It's like a AoE robo tackle that Atropos XR has. There's a very strong fire attack.
Yeah, so the Atropos robo tackle is one of these 50% moves. So it can never kill you. So it's pretty safe to rush a lot of damage at the start because the Robo Tackle cannot kill you. Now when Atropos dies, the big fire attack that you get hit with can kill you.
This one?
That one. But yeah, Atropos.
Yeah, he should be good. Yeah, he should be good.
So we're super high level at this point, and I don't anticipate our runners having any problems after they clear the Tyranno, having any problems until Lavos or the Black Omen. So CivilChev is right behind Choco, coming into the Atropos fight.
SaintVonJester continuing his climb through Mount Woe, getting some extra items, flaring every enemy, and look, no, he's not flaring, he is just running away, which is faster. Blue mail, okay.
So Chocosura has elected to not charge up the moon. Oh, never mind. Sorry, the Moonstone's later. Yeah, so Chocosura is going straight to jail, sending Ayla to jail, and then I imagine once he gets to the future, he will charge up that Moonstone and check out Melchior.
Flea plus Ozzy's Fort? On Akuheish's side, that's an interesting play.
Aku must be feeling behind and in need of some sort of special gear. I guess the Ozzy's Fort chests are high tier or pretty high tier.
Yeah, maybe he's remembering the they stare. Oh no. Maybe he's remembering Chronos Sanity route. And
yeah, the bosses in Ozzy's Fort are not randomized by the boss randomizer. And I think that for Chronosanity, we should probably make them randomized.
Although we have to consider that they are not giving the original experience points and tech points. So we just saw Flea giving 17 tech points in a random experience value. So I don't know about the.
Yeah, so you can't have multiple versions of the same boss. So once the program scales the boss according to whatever slot Flea Plus is in, uh, those stats are going to be everywhere. And
Oh,
I saw
great.
Flea Plus had a lot of health there, so I'm guessing that that's the Twin Golem spot.
Interesting. Jester doing his fight against Giga Gaia. We can. Oh, that's Flare. He doesn't have access to Untitled Tree. Don't.
I'm guessing, our other runners did a lot of rubble fights to get ice too.
True, true,
So I'm
true.
guessing that Jester just skipped that.
Chocosura saving Fritz right now.
Oh, Jester does not have magic unlocked. We keep getting reminded. It's on the tracker, but I keep ignoring it. Yeah, Jester just has not done that.
I mean, he did not.
That's what they're telling us.
Oh,
I trust Azure.
yes. I trust him as well, but I think this is a. As soon as we get the gate key, it's a really good idea to. Maybe I think he has forgotten. Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. Like sometimes that's a bold play you make when you think that you've got everything you need. Although I don't think that Luca has Fire 2 in the first 3 tech, so you're missing out on Blade.
No, I don't think she does that. But I mean, you'd be missing on Flare on a haste and Antipode 3 because Ice 2 is not available.
Yeah, I saw a red aura on Ayla. So
Ice 2! Antipode 3!
So SaintVonJester must have magic.
Oh, yeah.
So I take it back. I do not trust Azure KO.
I still trust Azure KO.
Okay, so Choco about to fight the dragon.
The hero battle! Okay, we knew that already. Okay, right now we have a Chocosura starting his fight against the Dragon Tank. I mean, Dragon Tank, by now, should be a pretty fight. They are way over leveled for everything they'll be facing from now on, except for the endgame dungeon. I mean, endgame bosses because they'll be running away from most encounters. CivilChev, oh, he just got into a blue shield encounter, which is going to set him back like a few seconds, which is not bad. Oh, they are dropping photonics. Okay, that's not bad.
It looked like he had the right positioning. I wonder if he hit the A button and tried to talk to the shields, and that's why he got in the fight.
Oh, he had. Oh. And we see Akuheish like on his way through Terreno.
Yeah, so Akuheish is back through Terreno Lair after taking the Ozzy's Fort detour for some items.
And some levels good.
Probably was looking around for blue vest, blue mail, mermaid cap, anything like that.
And I mean, it's pretty rare that we are at 1 hour and almost 30 minutes in, and we still haven't found Gomot.
Yeah, and it's not because these guys are going slowly either. Like
they are
Choco
not.
is on a good pace. CivilChev's on a good pace. SaintVonJester is doing fine. Akuheish had a little hiccup here, but they're not playing poorly. This seed is very linear while it's
Yes.
now, and it just forced them through this awful gauntlet.
It has maximized, and now it's the point where they're going to split again, which is very interesting because, I mean, let's just hope that the Moonstone doesn't give them access to Go mode, because I want to see even more route splitting. I'm sorry about that, but I do.
Yeah, so the only troll item that we have left out there is the Grand Leon, I believe.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it could be something like Moonstone. Oh no, there must be something I'm forgetting. Because we have 3 checks. We still have 2 sword pieces. We have 3 checks in the future, but we still have like the 2 sword pieces and the 2 pieces of go mode. I guess that fits. Yeah. So we
yeah.
the only troll item left is the Grand Leon.
The Grand Leon is. I wouldn't call it Grand. Oh, it's not a troll.
No, at this point in the game, it is a troll item, right?
Yeah, because
I
we don't
mean,
have access to Frog. I know, I know. I agree.
also the Grand Leon like kind of tricks people into thinking that Frog is an acceptable party member. So
Oh, we had. I want to refresh that Korenth actually won last week's race using the Grand Leon, so that's a good thing too. That
yeah, no,
was
I'm
actually
just
what made the
teasing.
difference.
Frog is great with Ayla. Korenth's Lavos fight last week.
Oh,
If you haven't seen last week's race,
a sword piece.
yeah. So now it's good that he checked it because now he knows that the 2 fast checks in the future, one of them will give go mode. So the Geno play should be off the table.
And then we'll be finding. Well, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's really fast. It's faster to go through Son of Sun, and then Ares Dome, and then Geno Dome. But we won't be seeing that. That's not necessary.
Yeah, so I
And
agree
then,
with Coco. The Sun Palace is where you want to be. That's the much faster fight at this point. Although, you know, the treasure room in Aris Dome is pretty juicy.
okay, Son of Sun fight. You have to wait for the first round of the roulette shuffle, and then you can start attacking. So we'll be seeing some hastes here. He is over leveled. It's usually, yeah, I always go first for the third one from the left. It's always a good choice. I actually learned that from Chocosura himself. And you have to count 10 hits.
This is a lie. You count 11 hits, and I won't have anyone tell me otherwise.
But you save time.
No, I never realized how bad I am at counting to 10 until I do this fight, and I'm just waiting for Son of Sun to lose his fire and eat a flare.
I must say, I do count when I'm racing, but when I'm streaming, I most of the times I do lose the count, so I always go for 11 or 12 as well. Okay, let's again we see Akuheish doing his battle against the Black Terreno, finishing up the Lair. He still have to go and climb through Mount Woe to get the Hero Medal, and then get the Prism Shard, and then get the Pendant, and then do another quest that we don't know yet.
Yeah. Oh, that is not what you wanted to see, though.
Go mode for Chocosura.
At 1 hour and 33 minutes.
But
we've been saying from the start that his team is not really the Black Moment team.
I mean, but at least he is overpowered by now. He shouldn't have much issues with the battles, but it's
mid-20s, right? So which is fine, but that's not so much higher than what you'd see normally.
What is his level again?
I think he's like 26-ish.
26? Yeah, the mutants will be because he'll need to focus fire magic damage, and this team doesn't offer much on that side. Although you can use Ayla's Tailspin to do damage that will ignore target's defense. So that's a good option.
So I think Choco's been feeding. I don't know who he's fed magic tabs to, but Chrono's Luminaire was doing more damage than I expected it to. So I'm guessing that Chrono's been eating the magic tabs. So
Which is a good call.
Chrono enough magic tabs, Luminaire is doing pretty serious damage.
Good call.
Of course, I actually don't even realize what the magic tab strength is on this seed. And Aku was through the Black Tyranno, so that's got to feel good. And we get some confirmation in the chat that Chrono has been eating Choco's magic tabs.
Nice. There's a climb on Death Peak. Oh, there are a lot of escapes that you can perform here. This first escape is you have to go right before heading into the lower cracker there, and then you head up. If you miss this escape, you can access another chest on the left side, so that's good.
So we saw the other sword part on CivilChev's screen. So if you want to go to Lavos, you better go to Genodome. So hopefully CivilChev. Oh, he's turning into the Sunstone first.
Yeah, that's going to give Chocosura even a bigger lead right now. You could. Frog is there. SaintVonJester finishing up and going through the prison sequence. I mean, starting the prison sequence. Akuheish sleeping at the inn before Mount Wall climb. Okay, good. Oh, oops. A few pixels to the left, triggering the blue shield fight.
Are getting a lot of airtime tonight.
I mean, he's going to be rewarded for this fight, which is good. Which is not bad. There's the photonic. We have to remember that they can still go back and buy mega elixirs.
That is true, and there's even another new shop in the Black Omen for them,
which will give access to different items for them, right?
That is correct. It should be a completely different shop.
Maybe he could have gone back to buy some mega elixirs. How many does he have? But that would be a waste of time, I think. Oh, well, we don't know.
It's hard to say. With Choco's team being as like magic damage weak, I might consider it.
Final kick.
So CivilChev, apparently according to Korenth,
one shot,
ran out too quickly. Don't.
We did not.
Two shot. It's not clear whether he got it in his inventory or not.
Okay, Chocosura just two-shot the lava spawn fight. Final kick is a really good move against physical damage vulnerable enemies. The team will have some issues with the Titans. That's something to consider.
A nice moon armor there from the last check.
Oh, nice. CivilChev going to check the Moonstone key item and finding out that it's a sword piece.
Well, we'll see if he has it in his inventory. He may have left too early. He did.
At
Okay.
least he'll be able to forge the Mass Immune and then grab Tabin's item.
Well, he should, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Hopefully, I don't think Choco went to go talk to Tabin. So you can get 2 items from Tabin now if you want. You can go get one for having charged up to Sunstone, and you can get another if you go forge the Masamune. Well, Choco did. Never mind. Azure Kale. What? But do I trust him? I don't know.
Maybe it would be a strategy to go for. Oh no. I mean, if we had like the ruby knife available like really fast, maybe it would be an option to go back and open up Ocean Palace instead of going Black Omen. But that's not the case. Could be an idea if it was easily available.
That is on Gino.
Yeah, because then you could do Genodome and I mean after all this Genodome and then go back to the Ocean Palace.
Sounds fun.
Or the desert. Flea Vest, Full Tonic, nothing much. Wow, yeah. So Ayla is really powerful and Chrono is getting even more powerful right now. So the final kick will be doing a lot of damage. So Chocosura will not have any issues at all with Zio2.
Yeah, I think that final kick is usually triple techs are a plus 50% bonus to all involved techs. So oh my goodness. And in the chat, something that we forgot about, if our runners are really hard up, they could run, forge the Masamune, get Robo out of the burrow, and beat Desert.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. We haven't gotten Toma's Pop. That's the item that I was forgetting out there. So we're actually lucky that we found Go Mode here and not just another quest. So we're going to be really interested to see how the party composition makes a difference when we get to the Black Omen. Because Choco is tearing through it right now, but the mutants are the real roadblock.
But I mean, I don't think considering the time difference by now, I think he's like 5 minutes ahead of CivilChev, like 4 minutes by now. I don't think it's going to make the difference for him to catch up. But having Luca here, yeah, would be Untouched Tree and Luca would be a good advantage.
So wipe to a mutant, then maybe.
That's true.
We've got a silver stud from somewhere, which is good. I imagine that CivilChev will also find that wherever it was on the pan. Which channels he's having to let just a lot of damage here. Like look on.
Say... Okay, Rolo Kick, Provoke, and Life. Jester getting some seal chests. Chocosura fighting the second panel fight. That's not a lot of damage, but lightning too. Okay, they're dead. Akuheish heading into Giga Gaia fight. CivilChev talking to New. He is not.
CivilChev's run also invalid. And not turning the New off.
Well, we are seeing Chocosura running away from the Orb fight. That's good. That's good. I don't think we need experience anymore, which is nice.
No, this is the correct decision here.
Yeah, saving time. Saving time.
One of them just to see if they drop something good.
I still remember I lost a race to Korenth because I grinded for an extra Mega Elixir and I lost by like a few seconds.
Yeah, it happens. But then you remember a few weeks ago we had Procky who killed all the boss orbs and still won the race.
True, yes. They were dropping haste helms, and I was like, skip the boss orbs. Go fast. And then he found like haste helms. And I was like, I removed what I just said. Giga Gaia fight starting and finishing because they are overpowered right now.
Yeah, by the time you get to Giga Gaia, he basically can't pose a threat.
SaintVonJester fighting Son of Sun, and he'll be getting access. He got access to the Chrono Trigger, which will give him Go Mode, and he'll be the third runner to get Go Mode on this very long season. CivilChev continuing his climb through the Death Peak. Chocosura right now just finished off his elevator fight. Nice, getting all the skips. Chocosura's Black Omen is really good. It's always really fast, and he nails all the skips nearly every time. So we'll be expecting a very fast Black Omen from him. Another power tab, so Chronos B is good. Ooh, helm. Nice.
Yeah, that safe helm will actually be nice. You know, some of the mutants do pretty bad physical attacks if you leave them alive, and Choco will be leaving them alive for a while.
He just found 2 power tabs so far in the Black Omen. Prism Helm, Mega Elixir. Oh, the Prism Helm is going to be a good decision here because of the obstacle that he's going to face with this team. He'll most likely get the obstacle triggered because he will not have enough damage output to finish the mutants off before the obstacle, so I think the Prism or the Mega Elixir, no?
Yeah, I agree. You've got to be looking at those Prism Helms. So CivilChev Antipode 3 users will probably not see the obstacle, but Choco is definitely going to want status protection.
Yeah, he got the Dark Helm, a Prism Helm. I mean, 58,000 gold is a lot, so you can't buy like 3. So that's why he kind of split into a Mega Elixir, a Prism Helm, and a Dark Helm. The Dark Helm decision is interesting because you can equip that on Chrono so that he will be getting less damage from Zio2's Dark attack. Shadow attacks.
It's hard to believe that we haven't found a blackmail or something at this point in the seed, but maybe we haven't.
Okay.
Usually after a long
Keeping.
like this, you just have all of the elemental males you could ever want.
And an extra boss orb fight that they are going to skip. Chocosura is going to run away. Okay, CivilChev just finished off Death Peak sequence. He's unlocking a Black Omen right now. He's going to be the second runner to start the Black Omen. Meanwhile, Chocosura is like 5 minutes into the dungeon. So he has a considerable lead so far.
Maybe even more than 5 minutes. It's looking a little bit grim. So if CivilChev is going to come back, I think it's going to take a wipe to one of the mutants. Or the Mammon Machine. You know, actually, one of the things that happened in 3.0 is that the Mammon Machine got buffed, and you cannot just take for granted.
You can't. Black Omen is not a granted path.
That you'll take it down.
As it... I mean, back before 3.0, the Black Omen route was considerably easier. Now we have Memo Machine, big threat. The mutants as well, with enhanced HP. A Brave Sword. A Crisis Arm. Oh. Okay, now for... yeah, he's at level 27. So... it's quite good. Let's see the equipment setup for this fight.
Yeah, so for...
Magic Seal on Chrono, definitely pumping up that
the first
magic attack.
Mutant, you're looking for lightning and fire primarily. Or Ruby. Okay, so here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Giga Mutant. Giga Mutant is super annoying. We're glad we have the Silver Stud, because every time you hit Giga Mutant, it's going to come back, suck out your MP.
How much damage for Luminaire? 800. Okay. It's not 3000 as Untitled 3, but that's something.
So the Giga Mutant has higher than average. It might be more like okay, but you're still looking for like, is that 10 Luminaires to kill the thing?
Okay, here we go again. A Luminaire a second time. SaintVonJester starting his climb on Death Peak. Oh, okay. And here we go again. SaintVonJester with the Death Peak climb. Akuheish starting his battle against a random boss here, and it's the Prison Shard quest. CivilChev continuing through Black Omen. He should be fleeing from most battles here because they don't give levels anymore. And Chocosura with a very long fight against the mutant because This team doesn't offer much in terms of magic damage, so he has to work with what he has. We see Luminaire again. Everyone is hasted. I think probably he should be swapping to Ice 2 attack from now on, just to do damage, make the fight go faster. And maybe Tailspin as well. Let's see.
So it's looking like a total of 1,300 damage combined from Ice and Luminaire.
Oh, hello, Korenth, which is way less than the 3 that we'll be seeing soon from CivilChev side.
And of course, part of the problem is that you're going to have the MP drain as well.
Oh, I mean, is this enough to bring CivilChev close to Chocosura again? Just because of the mutant fights?
Depends on whether or not the mutant decides to get really annoying with like the shining sparks and such and actually take someone out for a round or two.
We are seeing Ice 2, and I mean, oh, he's down. Down.
Well, that went a lot faster than I thought it would go.
Great. Yeah. That is confused. Well, with the mutant, Giga Mutant down. That's good news for Chocosura because that's one of the hardest fights in this dungeon.
I actually think that's worse than the other mutants. I mean, the obstacle is kind of annoying, but...
I definitely agree because that mutant, Giga Mutant, can follow up and queue up several attacks in a row. And he got very lucky he didn't cast the AoE poison attack, followed by a heavy physical attack to wipe a character. That's awesome.
Yeah, I was really afraid like Marl would be the one who'd end up getting sniped or something, because then not only do you lose a little bit of damage, you lose your battle res unless Chronos learns life.
And considering that this is the first boss in this dungeon, it's usually you are kind of under leveled, you don't have enough good equipment because you're still getting some more. Oh, and Giga Mutant is down, so path is clear.
Yeah, and CivilChev should be getting there shortly.
Followed up by SaintVonJester climbing his death peak, and Akuheish is starting the prison sickness. We'll be seeing a bad skip.
And off stream, just since I'm here, SP Ridley and Kyuketsuki are both racing off stream, and both are currently facing Giga Gaia. So we actually have had like 7 runners tonight, and it's
wow,
been interesting to watch everyone struggle through this troll of a seed.
We do have to notice that it's our record, isn't it? For concurrent runners in the single seed on our week.
Yep, right? I think so.
Nice. That's awesome. That's great to know that we have new and
so we're getting ready to see Chocosura take on the next of the two difficult fights. I would say if Chocosura can get through this one, the rest of the seeds fairly easy. Memory Machine's kinda iffy, but the Elder Lava Spawn and Zeal 2 are just gonna collapse.
And we saw a cube toss dealing with two of the... although Luminaire was enough to kill them all. Interesting. Okay, mutant number 2. I mean, considering that they are all at level 29 right now, it should be... Oh, Magic Seal and Ayla will be seeing some Tailspin, which ignores target defense.
Yep.
That...
Let's see, CivilChev has just reached the shop, so he's got about, I think it's 6 rooms to the first mutant. SaintVonJester charming the lava spawn on top of Death's Peak and getting a mermaid cap, which actually is kind of useful because it'll protect you from the hexagon mist.
Yay, the secret charm. Okay, the Terra Mutant fight is on. Let's go.
And a big welcome to those who are coming in on the raid. You are coming in the middle of one of the trolliest seeds we've had, where racers were forced to climb Mount Woe just to get progression to go another 5 dungeons deep to get go mode.
Why? At least the final dungeon, Son of Sun, was quickest track between all the possible dungeons that they could go for in the future. So that was something. Imagine if the Go mode was only available at Genodon.
Yeah?
Okay, now we see the Tailspin. Tailspin is a really good choice here because it ignores target defense, and as you can only hit the mutant with magic, it's an option.
Tailspin does more damage than Ice 2, almost as much damage as Luminaire, and is being used by the one person who actually has no magic. Someone explain that. And Obstacle came through. Obstacle is Sleep. Probably one of the least frightening ones. But in this case, pretty annoying because that's your second and third... Well, yeah, your lower 2 magic damage dealers who were put to sleep.
SaintVonJester finished Death Peak. He'll be heading into Black Omen soon. Akuheish going for the Sunstone check.
Yep. Be sure to wait in that room until the music starts playing. Otherwise, you'll do what CivilChev did and realize you didn't actually get the item.
For sure. I did that myself.
Alright, so level 30, that is about where you expect to end up when you finish up Ocean Palace, so... people are asking who's in the lead. So, Chocosura and CivilChev are fairly close, probably about a 3-4 minute difference between them. Saint is about to enter the final dungeon, so probably a good 7-8 minutes behind. Akuheish still has a couple of dungeons to go.
And we have Ayla with Star Power, and Chrono just got fed with a lot of power tabs, and wow. I want to see how much damage that final kick did.
How much? What is Chrono's sword? I have not seen. What sword did he end up with
Good
today?
question. Good question.
I was not paying attention to equipment.
Good question. I think the best sword I've seen was the Vedic Blade, as mentioned in the chat.
Vedic Blade. Okay, that's not terrible.
Is he going to use final kick? No, not now.
No, he'll haste up first. But although given how much damage he has, I don't even know that haste is worth it.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned.
Chrono doesn't know Confuse. Chrono just went for a spin cut and
his
missed.
last attack. Oh no. I think Shoko is going to haste only Maul for this fight. He doesn't need to haste them all.
I would have expected him to haste Ayla.
Final kick?
I mean, at this point, you get Marl Chrono doing Aura Whirl into Ayla triple kick, so I mean, no one's going to ever be at risk at dying, I guess.
That's true, but it's yeah, it's a safer way to carry on with the fight.
Yeah, all this effort put into Chrono, and he's still not going to be able to do much. But it's still better for single target damage than what CivilChev is going to be able to do when he gets there. As he's getting ready to go into his mutant fight. Oh, no, wait. Wrong room. It looks the same, but it's a wrong room. But CivilChev's and the all-girl team, that's their one weakness, is single target damage.
4
Final
points
kick.
K.
4,500 damage.
I like that.
Whew. Now, I mean, you hope Chrono learns Confused. There, okay.
Yes.
Now you have Ice Sword 2, so you can do triple kick into Ice Sword 2 and probably cross the 5k barrier. Combined damage, which makes Zeal 2 a very easy fight. The problem with Final Kick is it will take 3 Final Kicks to kill Zeal 2's first half, and another 3 to do the second half. So you have to wait through 9 ATB bars. And that assumes you don't spend a turn casting haste or anything.
Yeah, I think he'll be hasting at least more before doing the final kicks. Let's see. I think the big threat right now for him is the Memo Machine, because as soon as he hits with physical attacks, the Memo Machine will raise its defense up.
That's
so
true.
It will get even harder to put on damage.
And we see CivilChev doing his Giga Mutant fight with the impressive magical power that will be Antipode 3. Presumably. We may see haste and stuff coming. But also seeing Tailspins being used for nearly 800 damage.
Akuheish is doing Ares Dome in the hope of getting a Go Mode item. But we know that that's the other piece of the sword. Although it unlocks Go Mode for him, I don't think he will be going through the Magus Castle route from this point on.
Yeah. We see Antipode 3 being dropped on CivilChev's screen for nearly 3,000 damage. I'm kind of surprised it's that low. Ice Sword 2 doing 3,300 damage.
3.3k, let's go. Yeah, I think it was overall a good decision to reduce the +7 power tabs, and now for the next version, we won't be having...
Although, without the +7 power tabs, this seed would have been a total nightmare.
Yes. Can you imagine that?
Because, I
With
mean, you would have...
+1 power tab?
You would not have had 1,000 damage cat attacks. You would have only had like 1,200 damage triple kicks.
Indeed.
But CivilChev has defeated the Giga Mutant. So 1 mutant down, 1 mutant to go. SaintVonJester is about to enter the shop, I think. No, he's entering the boss eye room. Akuheish is finishing up Ares Dome. And
Okay, so just... Oh, sorry.
Was it off stream? SP Ridley, after all this time, has decided to go back and finish Cathedral.
Oh,
And,
okay.
Kyuketsuki is finishing up the Prism Shard quest.
Yeah, Cecil just mentioned we are playing with 3.0 for the next tournament, so we will still be seeing a lot of +7 power tabs, which is nice.
That's true. Massive damage on Chrono. Chrono is down.
Oh no.
And Marl's at 50 HP. Choco, you are scared. That's the second Mega Elixir in this fight. That is both of his Mega Elixirs. He will not have one for Zeal 2.
I think he's going to rely on Aura Will for that. Okay,
Now,
he's through.
on the plus side, he starts the Zeal 2 fight off with basically max HP and max MP.
That was a good move. We must
because
say.
you don't get a menu skip here. It is the one boss fight where you cannot do a menu skip that we found yet.
Okay, ZO2 fight starting. Let's see how he's going to approach this fight. You have to focus on the head. If you attack the arms, they will counter with Life Shaver, which will reduce your HP to 1, or MP Buster, which will reduce your MP to 0.
Yeah, I just went into the tracker. Akuheish has reforged the Masamune. He can go to the future to get Frog and have go mode through Magus's castle.
It's an option. It's an option.
It is?
Although it's not the fastest option by now, but it's still there. Or maybe he's missing Frog all the way. I mean,
Yeah.
we're 2 hours in and we haven't seen Frog yet.
Yeah, Frog's in Protodome. We've seen all the other characters and know where they are. But Forging the Masamune does give you an extra item from Tabin. I didn't see what it was, though.
I think it was a Rainbow Helm. I don't know about the
Slasher,
Slasher
2.
2. Okay,
Thank
nice.
you, Azir. We've got Chocosura doing his Zeal 2 fight. We see the haste coming out.
Hey, confused, triple kicks.
Triple kick doing 1800 damage. Confuse also doing about 1800 damage.
It's decent for a Vedic Blade.
Yeah. So that's combined 3600 damage with just the two of them active.
Final kick. Final kick.
And we are going to get a final kick.
CivilChev starting his fight against the second mutant.
Final kick for 4600. So the interesting thing is final kick is only doing 1000 damage more than triple kick and confuse combined, and takes up Marl's turn.
He's not even going to heal.
Oh, he's not gonna heal. He's just gonna go. Okay, now he can't do it anymore because Ayla has no MP.
Wow. Oh, the triple elixir.
2 elixirs at least. Oh, we're not gonna heal Marl. Marl is not important. Bye, Marl.
Uh-oh. I mean, I would like to see a final kick.
No, I think we're gonna get triple kick and confused because I'm fairly certain Choco just wants this to be done.
Nice.
There it is.
GG.
And
Wow.
Chocosura's final time, 2 hours, 11 minutes, 52 seconds for a ridiculous seed.
Wow.
I can't
You just
believe he
finished
did
the
that in
marathon.
almost 2 hours.
GG,
That's-
Chocosura. That was amazing.
That was a seed. I don't know if we'll get Choco to come in and talk about that or not.
Quest item into quest item into quest item into quest item. Wow, okay, we are seeing the frog. Okay. yeah.
Akuheish went and got Frog and
Akuheish
is going to go through
with-
Magus's castle.
Frog unlocking Mega's castle. Hey, Chocosura. Congratulations.
GG, Choco.
I have one question though.
Uh-huh.
Who rolled this seed?
That would be my fault.
Because you're not allowed to roll seeds again. That was just insane.
Yeah, that would be
Oh
my fault.
Gosh. That
Sorry.
was wild.
Yeah, absolutely banned from rolling seeds after that. Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed it though, but still, that was just.
And we were thinking about if your decision to skip Cathedral, I mean, it paid off in the end, but during the seed, sometimes you had CivilChev like ahead of you because of Lucas. Luca had flare, and she was at the Cathedral, so that was kind of tricky. But in the end, you got it through. You nailed every skip, and yep, you did great.
I mean, I had an early triple kick, and I had. Well, Chrono didn't do much early on, but mainly Ayla carried. Mainly
And the
Ayla
plus
carried
7 for tab.
Yeah, and borrowed this stuff too, but mainly Ayla carried my.
Yeah,
First half of the season. I was considering going to Cathedral, but I saw Robo there at Burrow, and I'm like, okay, let me see if I can actually start getting some key items. I have Ayla, Marl, and Chrono, so that should be enough for me to get through the seed. Hopefully, that was my thought process. So.
And did you think about going straight to Tyranno Lair? I mean, gambling on the fact that Denodoro could have like nothing, or no? Like,
nah, I wanted to check every place just in case because I've played seeds before where the seed it makes you think that it's a war required seed, but it's actually not. And I've been burned by that before, so I wanted to check everything that I could before going there.
Nice. Yeah, I think it was a great round overall. Very good.
It was a good run. I'll admit I was worried about your team going up against the two mutants just because it's like Chrono does no magic damage, Ice 2 is kind of weak. Tailspin was almost out damaging both of your actual magic users.
Yeah, and that's the reason why, because I knew as soon as I saw I had Black Omen Go mode, I'm like, okay, I need to put all my magic tabs on Chrono to get as much luminary damage as possible. I knew what I was working with, so I just sometimes you gotta work with what you're given. So I mean, Luminaire did okay, but my main thing against the mutants is survival. Keep Chrono alive so he can do damage. Throw Ice 2s here and there when I can, and just have Ayla on support, at least against Giga Mutant anyway.
And the Memo Machine fights, we were like, oh, he's using a Mega Elixir. Oh
my god, that was so sloppy. First, I didn't get the menu. I kind of zonked out there. I'm like, oh, there's a menu here. I forgot it. I didn't get the menu, so I had to pop a Mega Elixir. I'm glad I bought that second one too, by the way.
Yeah.
I had to burn both of them because I didn't want to risk having the Mammoth Machine get its attack off before I actually killed it. And I wanted full HP going into ZO2, so that's why I had to burn him on that fight.
And going on right now, CivilChev has just taken down ZO1, is heading into the Mammoth Machine fight. We're seeing Dino Tail being brought out because why not? Ayla's at 1 HP.
Oh, wow. Nice. Did anybody find Ruby Knife or the other part of the sword by any chance?
The Ares Dome for the other part of the sword.
Yeah. Akuheish went to Ares Dome, got the other part of the Mass Moon, reforged it, and went and got Frog out of Protodome, and it's currently going through Magus' castle. CivilChev found...
That's what I wanted to avoid.
Yeah. CivilChev, I think, found both parts, but did not forge it because he did not want to go through Magus' castle.
I don't blame him. After that seed, I don't want to go through Magus' castle either after all that. My plan going into the future was to check Sunstone to see if there was anything. I think that was what...
that was part of the sword.
That was part of the sword, yeah. Disappointed about that, so I just went towards Son of Sun since that's the next quickest check for me.
Yeah, great move.
I was thinking, Son of Sun could have like Thomas Pop to send you into yet another dungeon.
Yeah, I was hoping and praying that wasn't the case. I was saying, please just give me a Chrono Trigger or a Ruby Knife, either one. Just don't give me Thomas Pop.
And
those bosses though, those early game bosses, the
Dalton Plus.
Yeah, the Dalton Plus.
Gosh.
That was a really good fight.
I mean, Flea Plus is no joke with the stare.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least with Flea, you can actually. I think I wiped her too one time. At least with Flea, you can kill off a character. That's what I was doing on the second attempt. I was trying to kill Chrono off, or at least lower his HP,
Right.
so Flea could kill him off, so I wouldn't have to worry about the stare. But that Dalton Plus, like, where was that at?
That was at the Reptite layer.
Reptite?
Right left.
Yeah,
yes.
that was ugly. Well,
Yeah,
Robo's
we
moving
saw
too.
we saw a lot
so
of
bad.
wipes from the racers today.
Yeah, just about
Yeah.
everyone had at least 2 wipes at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of figured that with at least from the Flea Plus and Dalton Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Black Tyranno was a roadblock for a lot of people.
Yeah, I could imagine because Black Tyranno, I think I had to rely on Cat Attack because see the thing is with between Cat Attack and Triple Kick is 20 MP, and Cat Attack is much cheaper and it does what 500 less damage, but I would rather use that than Triple Kick and avoid burning all my ethers.
Right,
You know what I
and
mean?
that made
Yeah,
the
that's what they
difference.
can move.
Both you and CivilChev ended up having to do that to get through that fight. Most of the other runners were trying to do Triple Kick and Flare because they had Luca, and were then having to spend so much time dropping MP items that Hexagon Mist came out and would wipe the floor because no one had any water resist.
Yeah, that's what I didn't want it to happen. I just wanted to use Cat Attack and just use my cheapest available skills. I was really hoping that you saw me put on a bunch of lightning resist gear before that fight too. I was really hoping Tyranno was lightning, but it turned out to be ice. So I'm like, oh jeez. But then I remembered, I think, was it Ayla? Somebody had ice resistance. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure. But I knew I had to kill that thing quick because I knew Hexagon Mist was gonna wipe me. Especially, I think I was only level 20 going in there.
Right.
So I definitely
Hexagon
didn't want
Mist
that
is just
happening.
ridiculously damaging at any level.
Yeah, it is. It's
CivilChev
crazy.
just triggered the halation and going to the second part of the fight right now.
Yeah, we're almost through Zeal 2. The MP Buster on Ayla. Of course it's on Ayla.
It's always on Ayla. At least for me, it is.
Yeah.
And another blaze kick in.
So it was nice to get to see Final Kick. It's a attack we don't get to see too often, so it's good to get to see it being
That's
used.
true.
Yeah, I had to show that off just a couple of times.
Yeah.
I'll use something like that as kind of like a finisher move, no pun intended. But I know I used it against the Lava Spawn Elder just to kill him off before he could do anything else. Both Lava Spawns really. And I knew that I had a star power Ayla and a decent magic on Chrono, so it will do at least like 4k damage.
CivilChev is done.
And we've got our second done.
Second place.
GG.
Final time, 2 hours, 22 minutes, 23 seconds. CivilChev, you need to be 1 second faster to have the ultimate time. I've got Chev's stream up. He is decidedly celebrating that is done. We're gonna turn on some Magus Castle now, as we get wrapped up here.
Okay, right now we have SaintVonJester continuing Black Omen and Akuheish going through Magus Castle.
You said Luca was the second Cathedral character, right?
Yes.
She would have been nice, I guess.
Yeah, I
Did
think
she have-
for a moment, CivilChev was like, I think it was in a Mount Wall. You were ahead, and then he caught up, and then again. But as soon as you finish off Giga Gaia, and He went to do other things.
I see. Yeah, I kind of took too long on Mount. Well, I took too many fights with Bubbles. I really wanted Tex on Chrono, honestly. Did Luca have Fire 2 early enough, or did she learn it late?
It's
Flare
I-
was her first tech.
later.
Yeah, Fire 2 was deeper into the tree.
Was her last tech or second to last?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
we
for
didn't
sure.
pay as much attention to
okay.
Flare as we
It
did.
wouldn't- it wouldn't have mattered then.
We can ask CivilChev. CivilChev,
Oh,
GG.
okay.
Welcome.
GG. And Chev, we can't hear you if you're talking. You may be muted on your side still.
What's your opinion about this crazy seed? Unsupposed 3 against the Giga Mutants.
Now I'm seeing Chev.
Okay.
is-
Okay, now it should work.
Yes, it
my
works.
mic was manually muted.
Welcome.
GG.
GG.
A good.
Let me mute my mic on my stream.
That was a good showing.
Yeah, I again like 10 minutes. 10 minutes behind Chaco. I was not expecting to get second, let alone only by 10 minutes. And I know where those 10 minutes were too. Like if I had just went straight to Son of Suns instead of those other checks, I would have made it up.
That was a good chunk of it. You
Yeah.
all were pretty neck and neck for a good hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You were in the lead for a bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Holy crap. Okay, me.
Yeah.
How many times did you wipe to, or anywhere really?
I never wiped.
Oh, you never wiped? Oh, I had 2 wipes.
I went through fights with like just barely surviving and like using all of my items, but I don't think I ever wiped.
Gotcha.
I even when I got surprised to see Dalton Prime over in Reptile Lair, I barely didn't wipe. Like I should have, but I barely didn't.
Where do you consider that you lost the majority of that time?
Well, there's a lot of encounters that I didn't skip. I purposely did a couple of encounters in Black Omen to make sure I could get Blaze Kick. But definitely the routing error. I went and did Moonstone. I did Aris Dome. Like I checked to see if I had fire immunity before going for Son of Suns, because I wasn't used to being that high level before doing Son of Suns, and I should have realized that doesn't matter if I have fire immunity or not. I have such ridiculously high levels, and
Yeah.
Luca has the Tabin suit. I should have just went for it anyway. And now I know. Because when I saw that like Flare was doing like next to nothing, I was just like, oh, I could have done this so much sooner.
Yeah, we always learn. We always learn a thing or two, 8 seeds.
Yeah.
This was a really crazy seed. It's very rare that we get a mount WoW required seed. for a
Right?
Death of
I was
Time
thinking
frequent
that
now.
too. I was just like, oh god, this is a WoW required seed.
Yeah, it's really rare.
And even
Luckily, I
then,
could
WoW
know.
doesn't give you anything good. It just says, here, go find some more dungeons.
Yeah, I mean, I already knew it wasn't going to give me go mode because it had to have led me to pendant because nothing else was going to give me pendant. But like, it was still pretty ridiculous to get the what was it, Heroes badge into Prism Shard and the Prism Shard into pendant.
Yep.
Yes.
This was a gem indeed.
Yeah.
This was definitely a gem.
I will
Oh my
not. I will
God.
not roll any more seeds for y'all.
I don't know. I mean, it was fun.
I agree. It was fun.
I hated the fact that Fire 2 was like Luca's very last tech. That sucked.
We were just talking about that.
Yeah, I was wondering because I never got Luca. I mean, I was considering going through Cathedral, but I figured I had enough power with Alamar and Chrono, so I figured I'd just push on with him.
All those power tabs.
Power tab.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Loved it.
like I was like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get any good like weapons for Chrono, but I should have realized the +7 power tabs was gonna make up the difference.
Yeah, and Chrono never did get a great weapon. I mean, what you ended up with? I think a Vedic blade is your best sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
My Chrono had a flint edge for the longest time.
Oh my god.
Flint edge and yeah, I think that's it. Before I found alloy blade later on, and then
I mean, the Lightning 2
upgraded that.
Luminaire for starting tech wasn't that bad though. That's for sure.
Yeah.
true. That gets you through the early game, but
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, he didn't learn Confuse until last anyway, so it really didn't matter.
Oh my god.
Confuse and Spin Cut, rather.
Jeez.
So it was like his weapon wasn't really
I-
needed.
I'm still baffled by how well I did. I usually, whenever I do these, my goal is to not be last place. I did not think I was gonna be second.
yeah, you had
Yeah,
you had some
congratulations.
good
You did
routing
pretty well.
and did a great job. I mean, everyone in the run has done great today, with a very difficult seed.
Oh my god,
And-
yeah. That Dalton Prime, I bet was a wall.
Yeah.
I was not expecting Dalton
Yeah.
Prime right there.
Dalton and Black Tyranno were the two walls in this seed. Once everyone got past Black Tyranno, it's kind of like, oh, that's it. Let's just kind of walk the rest of the way. But
Yeah, I one-shotted, not one-shotted, but like one attempted both Dalton Prime and Black Tyranno. So
Yeah.
that's probably how I got in the lead, was just scraping by those fights.
I got unlucky with who he targeted with Dalton Plus. That's how I wiped him, or I reset because I knew I was gonna wipe. Sometimes he just targets someone you don't want him to target.
Yeah,
But-
and luckily he didn't trigger that shadow AoE attack and follow up or queued up any more other
Yeah.
master attacks
Interesting.
right
So,
oh,
so Aku
Akuheish
decided to go
is
with the Magus
doing
route?
Magus
Like,
Castle and is going to be fighting Luca.
I don't know how I feel about that. Like, sure, I got the Masamune as my first technical go mode as soon as I went and found Frog, but I was just like, I already did Tyranno Lair. I'd rather just do one more check. One more check is either gonna get me the Ruby Knife or it's gonna get me the trigger. So either or, I'll have a faster go mode.
Right.
And the only
Yeah.
reason it's faster is because we've already done Tyranno Lair. That's why, even though I got both parts of the Masamune, I didn't go for Magus.
Yeah, a Ruby Knife would have been preferred here, but
Oh,
I'll
absolutely.
take a trigger any day of the week. After
Yeah,
this
no,
seed.
like as soon as I saw the trigger, I was just like, well, Ruby Knife is in Genodome. I'ma go buy that clone now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The Ruby Knife was somewhere crazy, so like, let's just do Black Oak and get it over with. But under no circumstances was I doing Magus' Castle.
Yeah.
It was
I mean,
no
I-
chance.
I
Of course,
legitimately did every check except for Desert and Genodome. So, like, I was just like, I got my trigger. I got a go mode that I'm happy with. I'm just gonna go for it. I really wanted the Ruby Knife, but I didn't want to waste more time looking for a go mode.
So,
Wait, so the
just
hilt
so
was
y'all
in
know,
Arisdome?
Yes, I think so.
the Ruby Knife was at Desert.
Oh, was that
pulled up the-
Desert? Okay.
Yeah, Ruby Knife was
Oh,
at
okay.
Desert.
Man, if I had a Robo, that would have been a fast check. But
And you can get
Son of
Robo
Sun's
because
is
you
still pretty
had both
fast.
parts of the
You
Massive.
had to get him first, and then
that's
you did it.
right. Yeah.
I still think it would
Robo
have been
was
faster.
really
to do-
locked in this season.
I
Yeah.
still think it probably would have been faster to do Son of Sun and then do Black Omen.
Yeah.
Probably.
Most likely.
Probably, yeah.
I mean,
I don't
you
know,
would
maybe.
you would not have had to have grinded any in Ocean Palace.
Yeah, that is true. So maybe Ruby Knife would have been.
I know
You
it
wouldn't
would've
have
been-
to grind
it would've
any,
been
but
close.
then you have to do a Lavos without Blaze Kick.
True, because you would have been missing a lot of tech points.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would have
that
been
is
missing a
true.
ton of tech points. That's actually another reason I went Omen, was because I realized that Fire 2 was Lucas' last tech, and I was just like, Omen's gonna give me way more tech points than Ocean Palace will.
Yep.
And in fact, literally some of those extra fights was the difference between me having Blaze Kick by the time I went against the Lavos core or the Lavos spawn and not.
was kind of in a similar situation with Confused because I kept checking how much I needed, and if I had to purposely not skip, not do the bat skip to get 50 TP right there, and then the 60 TP after that, still wouldn't have been enough after the Terra Mutant to get Confused. So I had to just, work with what I had. Um, I was trying to use Spin Cut on the Elder Lava Spawn, but yeah, that didn't work out too well. So I just did triple kick instead. I didn't get confused until after that. So
Yeah,
it happens.
When we were watching the Elder Lava Spawn fight, I was like, oh, it's just going to be triple kick and confuse, and all of a sudden you go into a spin cut animation like, oh,
yeah,
there's no confuse. And then he misses on top of it.
Of course he does.
That's why I hate Spin Cut.
Because Rip Chronos freaking hits that.
Yeah.
So I had to rely entirely on triple kick there.
So Saint is starting the Z1 fight. Akuheish has finished up Magus's castle. Luca has been killed. While Luca is still in the party. It's time travel, don't question it.
I'm rooting for my boy Saint.
So we're going to see how this goes. Ayla with
the same party I did.
700 HP. Just about I think everyone except for Choco went the all-girl team because it's still really, really good. But
well, right now
Aku
is got a Robo on his team.
oh, that's true. Akko did sub in Robo. I guess because he has Robo's ribbon.
I guess so.
Maybe.
There was some good weapons for him, so.
Yeah, no, when everyone found the
hate it.
Crisis Arm in Black Omen, I was like, man, who's gonna wish they had gone back, kept to get Robo, kept all their power tabs for the 9,999 Robo tackles.
And Crisis Arm is nice and all, but you gotta maintain that. You gotta watch that HP digit though.
Yeah.
And I mean,
My-
the
my
Terror
issue
Arm is
with
there
it-
too.
My issue with Robo is just it requires too much investment, and I had already invested in Marl and Luca.
Oh, absolutely.
I actually was really lucky to get an extra speed tab. I was not expecting that one. And then the reason why I went against the news as well was to get another speed tab and also just to get more tech points.
Okay, so Saint is going in for the damage on the Mammon Machine, and he's going to have 2 Anapodes stacked on it when it does its Energy Unleash.
Is it going to? Maybe he will
Maybe he
be
has enough damage.
outputting enough damage to kill
We're
before.
going to get
No,
another
it
triple
doesn't
kick,
look
but it's
like
going to
it.
be weakened. So that's...
It's gonna be.
That got
Yeah.
it. Woo!
Yeah, dead.
That was close.
That was close.
Yeah, see that fight is so scary because you don't want to put too much damage on it before it releases its energy.
But you don't want to
Yeah,
put too little and have him
Yeah.
do this follow-up attack either.
Yeah, that is true.
Akuheish fighting a plain old golem. Are we sure this is even randomized?
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that wasn't randomized. It was interesting.
Yeah, so one trick for people who are
Like,
watching the boss randomizer, only single target bosses can be randomized until 3.1 comes out.
I think literally Black Omen was a vanilla Black Omen. Now that I think about
Yeah,
it.
those bosses.
It always is.
Yeah, there are no
Oh,
single
that's
target
right.
bosses.
Because
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
they're all
not
two-
the
they're all two
it's not the
part
beta.
bosses.
It's not the beta seed. That's
Yeah.
right.
In
Yeah, I can't
3.1,
wait
they
for
can
that.
be swapped.
That's
I-
gonna
I
be
ju-
scary.
I did a practice run for tonight earlier today, but I did it on a beta seed. So I had a couple of randomized bosses in Black Omen.
For those
That's
who
why I
are
was
interested
confused
in
to
the beta
see it.
seed, remember, 2-part randomized bosses means that Xene and Bridge can be guarded by Giga Mutant.
Yes, and it
Oh my god, I can't wait for that.
actually
I can't wait.
happened on one of my seeds.
Can you imagine though?
I can because it
Giga
happened
Mutant.
and it
Yeah.
sucked.
I can imagine.
Oh no,
Where
it
did you-
wasn't Giga. It was I think it was
Terra?
Terra. Yeah, it was Terra.
Either
just-
one really.
Yeah, I'm just thinking
Yeah.
Giga Mutant's so bad because he's going to drain your MP still.
Yeah.
Alright, so SaintVonJester going in with the Blaze Kicks, almost 5,000 damage. So that will take 3 Blaze Kicks to finish off each half of Zeal 2, essentially. while Akuheish is rushing through the Ocean Palace, which should be a fairly quick run.
Yeah.
Did you check the new shop by any chance?
Yes. The new shop in Zeal had
Mega elixirs,
and
elixirs.
regular elixirs. Did not have the prism helms that were in the new shop in Black Omen.
Yeah.
Ah.
No, I actually ended up checking the Zeal new shop after I did Tyranno Lair, and I got the 1 Mega Elixir, which is good because I needed both of those for my Zeal 2 fight.
That's funny because I needed both of mine too for Mammoth Machine because I did not do the menu after Zeal 1.
Oh, I didn't know you can menu after Zeal 1.
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
I don't know what I was doing right there, but
well, that's
I
good
did
to
the
know.
menu and I had to pop both my Mega Elixirs on Mammoth Machine.
Praying that the seed was over,
No,
I think.
actually, I did know you could do that because I did that before. I just didn't attempt to do it this time.
GG, SaintVonJester.
SaintVonJester, GG.
2 hours 40 minutes. It's a long seed. It's
Insane.
It is a
Insane.
long seed. Yeah.
very tiring.
2:39.56, his final time. And then we'll have Akuheish, the one racer, to decide, you know what? I don't want to go through Black Omen.
I mean, we already all knew Black Omen was the faster go mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. 'Cause you can't take that chance on finding the ruby knife after getting to the future and finding the chrono
Well,
trigger.
no, he bypassed that. He said, I'm just going to go. I got a go. I technically have a go mode. I'm just going to take it.
Yeah. I mean, after that seed, I don't know if I would have took Magus' Castle though.
Yeah.
That's just. Ugh.
Yeah, where are the other runners at?
I was getting ready to go pull up the back seeds. Kyuketsuki appears to be in the shop, which I assume is in Ocean Palace. Could be Zeal. SP Ridley is running. He is currently fighting Son of Sun.
Okay.
Ah.
SaintVonJester, GG.
GG.
Welcome.
GG,
That's-
my dude.
GG,
That
Saint.
seed was horrible.
Yeah. Holy crap.
Join the
Oh.
chorus.
that was super trolly. I fell for the Robo's ribbon gag. Fell
Yo.
for the Robo gag. Ugh. Dalton Plus is a nightmare. He should be removed from the game.
He was, and then he got
He
put
was,
back in.
he was an absolute nightmare.
Nah, I did pretty good with him. Luckily.
Yeah, no, it seems like that and Black Tyranno were the gatekeepers of the seed, because once everyone got past Black Tyranno, I was like, oh, okay, we're good now.
Oh, I breezed through Black Tyranno. It wasn't that hard at all. I had to stop, and I bought 3 frenzy bands, so I was like, oh, I forgot to equip them, so I reset.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, so, but no, it was good, and
What team did you use?
I used Ayla, Marley, and Luca.
Ah,
Plus
Yeah,
7
we-
power tabs. It's like Ayla is a must.
yeah.
We ended up using the same team.
Oh, yeah. I was that guy. Didn't get Luca. Right?
Oh, really?
I used Ayla, Marl, and Chrono.
That was a good team too. I mean, I just didn't
Yeah.
have. I didn't like the equipment I had for Chrono, and then all of a sudden it's like, here's all your Chrono equipment. It's like, well, thanks.
Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, I was rocking a Flint Edge for like half the seed with Chrono, and thankfully he had Luminary Lightning too to actually do something.
Yeah, I used him through the Hecarim cave.
Ah,
I was like, oh, I got Luca.
Yeah, I did
She
it.
only has
I-
flare. Better use the Chrono.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I did too. And then after I got Marl and I I unlocked magic. Shortly after that, I subbed out Chrono for Marl.
Oh man, Civil finally beat me.
Yep.
It's okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, all in all, it was a good run by everyone. I mean, that is a troll of a troll seed.
That was
And-
terrible.
Yeah.
I had fun with it though. I was sitting there like, oh man, it's locked. I was like, I just sit there for a minute. I was like, what can I do? Oh, is it locked behind Mount Woe? It's locked behind. Oh.
Yeah, love to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is our pedestal. And you don't get them often.
Man, where's Psuedoarc? Like, he loves Mount Woe. This would have been a great seed for him.
Yeah, he was here for a while. He had some internet issues and had to drop.
Yeah, I had a
calls.
thunderstorm blow through my area. That's why, like, I
right.
started. Well, I started saving like a lot because I'm like, I'm gonna finish the seed even if my power goes out. It was a fun seed. I had a blast.
Yeah.
Yes, it
Definitely was a fun seed.
All right, we've got
Yeah, really good
Akuheish, doing his Ocean Palace run, the elevator with Dino Tail going through.
Did you guys do Lavos?
No, Akuheish decided to
I
go
did,
through Magus's castle for go
was. I did
mode.
Zeal.
Yeah, I did Zeal as well.
Okay, because I'm like, because
Yeah,
I'm like,
I think he went Ares Dome before Son of Sun.
yeah, because
Yeah, I did.
the only thing that I did not do was Guardian and Genodome, and I'm sure one of them had the one of them had the Ben Hilt.
Yeah, so
Guardian had
Ares
the
Dome
other
had
piece of the sword.
hilt, and the ruby knife was in desert, so you could, in theory, go forge the Masamune to go unlock Robo, go do the desert, so that you can go through Ocean Palace without doing.
After
Magus's
that
castle.
seed, I was like, the first go mode I get, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's exactly what Akuheish
that's
did,
my thought
and it went through
process.
Magus's castle.
Yeah, no, what happened was my first go mode was the Masamune, and I was just like, I'm not gonna go look for Frog. I'm like, I get a couple of fast checks still.
Do you even
at
need
least
Frog
I've done
after
a son.
you do that? Or?
Yes, because
Yeah,
you
you
have
still
to
need
do the
Frog.
cutscene.
You still got to unlock the game.
Yeah. So I was just like, you know what? I got Son of Sun left. I'm gonna go ahead and just do Son of Sun, and then I got the trigger, and I was just like, oh, thank God. And then I bought the clone and decided to go climb Death Peak.
Yeah, I was hoping the jerky had something really cool, and it was nope.
Well, it was junk for me because I didn't have Luca. So.
Yeah. Well, I
Wait.
picked up Luca. I was like, oh yeah, it had a Tabin suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you that's junk. Hello, that's +3 speed.
I
I used it. It was still
did you?
junk.
I never got Luca, so it was junk to me.
They were
I
just
mean-
but Zodiac capes like mad at the end of the game. I was
That's
like,
very true.
Here's
Yeah.
your Zodiac cape. Here's your Zodiac cape.
The +3 speed's still better though.
Yeah, I mean the +3 speed is
Oh, I used
that
it-
is
I
a
still
very
use-
nice item.
I still used it to the end of the game. That was not an issue.
Yeah, it's a very
I'm
nice
just
item.
wondering
I
why
just
you
didn't
said
have the
junk.
character. Oh, and junk.
He didn't have
junk meaning
Luca.
I didn't have the character, so
Well, no, I know you didn't. I'm just talking about
Yeah.
Saint. He's the one who
It's
said
still-
it was junk.
It's still junky.
Oh.
Like there's way better stuff. I mean, it's great.
Listen.
For Luca, it's great. I used it. Of course, I did.
It's
Yeah.
not Wonder Shot. It's not Prism Helm. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not a
I mean,
rainbow.
I prefer Tabin suit over Wonder Shot any day.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
yeah, same here, same here.
Except for the fact that Wonder Shot is the item.
I mean, Wonder Shot is nice and all, but like that +3 speed makes Luca super viable to just start destroying everything with the guaranteed speed tabs that you get throughout the seed.
All right, we see the final chest. Akuheish has gotten
Final
a
chest.
elixir.
Lavos Gauntlet, let's go.
We got the double boss first. Luckily,
Yep.
we know it's not double Dalton Plus, because that's a
Oh,
nightmare.
thankfully.
That
Uh,
double boss is
Double
Oh, that's
Yakima
always
the
kinda-
13th.
Oh no.
That's
Yeah, I was like,
that's not a
who was it?
easy boss if you don't have status protection, because you could get like double chaos.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Oh, Yakwa 13.
Which apparently
Yeah,
is what's
Yakka
happening
13.
right now.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Well, as long as you have status ailment protection,
Yeah.
it's not that bad. But like
Yeah.
if you don't, then
If you don't, then
Now, it looks like Luca got hit twice, so you got lucky.
yeah, there's always that chance that it doesn't work either. So it's not 100%.
Okay, Robo Tackle doing 1,500 damage. I don't know what I don't know what weapon Robo has because it's not the Terra Arm or the Crisis Arm.
maybe it's a bunch
might
of
have-
strength tabs.
He might
Yeah,
go power tactical.
maybe Aku held on to all the power tabs and dumped them onto Robo.
Oh, they were
No,
dropping power
it
tabs like
looks
mad
like-
too.
Looks like Isla is doing some decent damage too with those.
Yeah.
Drop,
Well,
triple
there's
kicks.
enough power tabs at +7 though to max out 2 players just about.
Yeah.
I was wondering why I almost used Chrono. I was like, oh my god. Chrono be whooping some butt.
Yeah, if only he found a decent sword.
I don't know if the Vedic blade is any good. That's what I kept finding.
Yeah. Eventually, you got an alloy blade at some point.
Yeah, it was the alloy blade and the Vedic blade after
Yeah.
that. I didn't find it. We didn't find anything. other
Now, I
than-
did see Akuheish found a Kali blade in Ocean Palace. So if you had
Oh,
gone
wow.
through Ocean Palace, you could have had Kali blade, max power Chrono doing 4x crits.
Is that better than I think it's better than Vedic blade, isn't it? Kali blade.
It is if you can crit.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off.
All right, Civil. Thanks for the race.
Thanks for
Good
the race.
run.
Thank you.
Yeah, good
GG.
runs. GG's. SaintVonJester, I hope you are ready for more racing tomorrow.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
Don't forget, everyone who's
Awesome.
watching, go follow the runners because they're awesome and they will have better seeds than this.
Hopefully.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off myself.
All right, Choco. Thanks
GG,
for
man.
thanks for a
Thank
good
you.
run.
GG.
GG.
GG, guys.
Have a good one.
And Yakra the 13th has fallen.
Okay, now we can start the Lava's Gauntlet fights. Lava Shell first.
Yep. I'm going to expect that thing is going to just completely and utterly melt at this point.
Now I want to see Star Power Robo, a Crisis Arm, a 9 HP, and a 9999 damage.
Please show us what Robo has equipped because I'm very curious.
He's got 165 power.
Yeah. Ayla's got 204.
Okay. No shelters left, I think. Yeah.
And he does have a Mega Elixir. No, go back to the item screen. No. Oh,
Ah,
okay. Stop teasing us.
The Fire Tackle was doing like 3.6k or something like that.
Yeah, I mean that's some good numbers.
I don't think it's the Crisis Arm working on.
No, I guess you could have multiple Crisis Arms drop, but we know Crisis Arm and Terra Arm both drop in.
Oh,
Ocean
they were.
Palace.
Oh, they went in Black Omen. You are
Oh, yeah,
right.
Black Omen. But that doesn't mean you can't have more than one, because I have had seeds with like triple rainbows, triple wonder shots. I have bemoaned the
Yeah.
lack of dual wielding in this game so many times.
I think the best Robo weapon that I remember of was Big Hand drop from Giga Gaia.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if that's what he's using right now, but maybe we'll have a chance to see in the menu glitch.
So yeah, see, triple kick hitting for almost 2,000 damage combined. And then fire tackle comes in for a good
3.8.
30. So that's nearly 6,000 damage between
Wow.
the two. That's almost enough damage to single round the core in the final Lavos fight. That's ridiculous. Obstacle is sleep.
Is Leap. We saw that earlier.
Luca should survive.
True.
Woo.
More fire tackles, more triple kicks, and he's dead.
Well, if you don't, okay, he's only got like 8,000 HP, so this should be a kill.
I think it's a 12,000, isn't it?
If it's 12, This is a wipe.
Oh no!
Okay, not
okay.
quite. Whew. I was gonna say it's gonna be just Robo, and Robo's speed is so low he will get put to sleep.
Okay, good. Got it through.
Whew.
Nice. So that was
Akuheish,
scary.
do not scare us.
Scary indeed.
That's called calculated. That's what that's called.
That's exactly what that was. There was no fear there, right? No worries that the RNG portion of Lavos' damage would actually be sufficient to kill Ayla.
A shelter.
Oh, one shelter.
That's calculated too.
Yeah. No, there's so many times. I don't know why I saved the shelter for that spot as opposed to before the lava shell. But if I have one shelter, I don't use it at lava shell ever. He just went
that
by.
was really. That was
Big
big
hand.
hand.
All right.
Okay,
So we see an amulet going on to Ayla to protect against sleep. Tabin suit, multiple Tabin suits apparently dropped in this seed. I've missed the other ones.
Oh, there's a lot.
80 power. 80. So
Uh,
that's a lot of power tabs on Robo as well.
Yeah.
Star power, Ayla, and 80 power Robo.
I kind of would want to see the white male on Robo just to protect against Crying Heavens. But maybe you do that after the menu glitch if you get the menu glitch between phase 2 and 3. So, Lavos phase 2. Flare plus triple kick or flare plus Robo Tackle probably takes out the left arm on its own, honestly.
Yeah, it should.
All you have
Triple
to do
kick, flare,
is like
and
avoid-
Robo tackle should.
yeah, all you have to avoid is double boomerangs on Luca probably. Because if you lose Luca and you lose the AoE damage, this fight actually becomes dangerous. Can I get the other racers on stream? No, we're going to call it after this one, I think, Civil.
This seed is so trolly. I don't think anyone wants to see the rest of these guys.
Well, I mean,
Kidding.
I would, but also it's been 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
11 o'clock
commentating
for
for
me.
3 hours is like, yeah.
None of them are at final boss yet, are they? No. They're both in Black Omen.
Arms are down.
All right, so we got the obstacle. Ayla is the only person left standing.
Leave.
Oh no, Robo doesn't fall asleep. Good. That gives you a chance to use Heal Beam. No, we're just gonna go ahead and toss out a heal. I was thinking you'd want Heal Beam to heal up after this, because... no.
Yeah, he should be fine. He should be fine. That's okay. I set a fire tackle for more 4,000 damage. And
Now...
he has like 1 lapis left.
I think so. You...
3,000 damage because of the poison. That's unfortunate. Oh, Luke is going to die from the next attack, which is bad. As long as Lavos remains
we threw a
alive.
kiss on Robo to remove the poison to get the damage up. I would have rather seen a triple kick. 'Cause triple kick,
Interesting move.
triple kick
Interesting move.
and Robo Tackle probably would have done it.
Okay, possibly Lucas down. But he should be
Although,
able to
well, no, because
finish the
it's
fight.
not elemental.
Oh, Lucas survived. No, that's
Alright.
awesome.
The fight's now easy.
Let's go.
Because once that Shadow Doom Blaze comes out, you've got like the equivalent of 3 rounds before any sort of damage comes out. Oh, look, a rainbow! Chocosura needs that rainbow.
Oh, waiting.
That's what everyone was
for-
trying to find earlier, myself included.
Oh.
All you had to do was Be honest to Chrono the entire game because he's the protagonist and you're rewarded for the very final fight. At the end is your rainbow.
Is Akuheish going to nail the menu glitch?
So long as you can menu glitch.
Hopefully. Oh,
we didn't get
okay.
a menu
That's
glitch.
another challenge added to the fight.
Yeah, because now everyone's super low, and it's going to be like turn 1 Mega Elixir.
No menu glitch challenge. Okay, there's a Mega Elixir. That's fine.
And going straight for the center bit, which you should.
Good call.
You could probably even get away with a flare on Luca's next attack.
I think the next turn will kill the center.
Let's see, 18
Let's
and
see
18
what
is
type of
30.
attack.
Yeah, 18, 18, 36. You're happy that that goes on Luca, because that means Ayla still has her amulet protection. So if you do get caught by a
Nice.
random status effect, at least Ayla's safe. No, we're just going to get crying heavens.
And that white mail that you asked for would be doing some
Would be doing
work
better,
here.
but he only took 140 damage because Robo Ribbon gives you a free barrier.
Flare? Question mark.
Not Flare's fine because it will push you to about 6,000 damage. And then a triple kick probably
Nice.
finishes off the core.
Nice, nice.
And you get some time to drop a heal beam, although no magic tabs probably on Robo means heal beam's going to heal like 200 damage at most.
Yes.
250. Heal beam
I
on
think
Robo
he's
is
at-
such a troll.
35-ish? 36, maybe? So that's why it's not healing about 200. About the level difference. 5 levels.
Yeah.
That's some more. 4,000 damage. Nice. Keeping Ayla alive. Fire tackles. Oh, I don't think he should be one cycle. Center will be revived soon.
All right, there's the center coming back. At nearly 6,000 damage around, though, assuming you don't run out of MP, I think he can one-cycle the right bit.
He can, yeah, it's possible.
Depends on how trolly he wants to be about his resurrection. Using Flare here might actually keep you from doing it because you'll run out of MP.
That's 3,000 damage to the core. To the center, I mean.
I was going to say, is he going to go for the Robo Tackle or is he going to go for Shock?
Well, considering the amount of power tabs.
All right, so we're going to get another Flare.
Oh, okay, that's not good. That's not good.
And
Should
we've
kill the
got-
center ASAP.
And we've got
That's
the
a,
random spell status
Random
incoming.
status.
Core has 2,000 HP left, but Triple Kick's already been queued in for the right bit.
I don't like this. He should.
Robo Tackle will not do 2,000 damage.
no. That was not enough. And that's the real status.
Now, Ayla is status protected.
Okay,
so
okay. Good. That's not bad.
And there's the power restored, so this Triple Kick is going to do nothing.
Oh, that
Oh,
was
no.
a
It
kiss.
wasn't Triple Kick, it was a
Robo.
kiss. Oh,
Good move.
okay. Do not flare the center bit. Luca will die.
One more.
An auto attack just about does it.
Oh, evil star. Oh.
Possibly the nicest attack to see because there is no risk
Yeah.
so long as
No
you can
risk at
take
all.
down the center bit very quickly.
Please don't flare.
No!
Oh, okay.
Well, bye,
Revives already.
Luca.
Revives are there. Revives exist for something. It's a good item after all.
It could be, it's like, no, Luca dies, I'm going to triple kick for the win and be done.
Maybe it's a Layla Robo soloing.
We have the revive down. MP drain. Fire tackle, triple kick. That should be it.
Yeah, should be.
Just the fire tackle does it.
Nice.
Stop the timer as soon as I can find my button for it. Akuheish's official final time, 3 hours, 4 minutes, 21 seconds.
Congratulations.
Taking a quick look at our 2 remaining runners, they are both in They are both in Black Omen. Looks like they are getting ready for the first of the Giga Mutant fights. We are going to go raid. Unfortunately, we can only go raid one of them. Everyone, please go follow.
Akuheish is not going to give us a short interview. Isn't he going to short?
He might. I've got thunderstorms coming in. I'm afraid I'm about to lose the stream.
Oh, I could overhear.
Yeah. So, in the interest of not having the stream just cut out in the middle of whatever's going on, we're going to go ahead and throw out a raid to... crap, I'm going to pronounce it right this time because Old Man Sunshine was nice and put it. Kyuketsuki. For putting that out there. So... Alrighty. Thank you, everyone, for
Thank you, everyone.
coming and watching.
Had a lot of fun.
It was a great run by everyone. GG Chocosura for getting our win. And hope everyone enjoyed the run. We'll be back next week. We'll have another race. Right now, Kyuketsuki is fighting off the first mutant. So... go enjoy. Everyone have a good night.